Right. Woohoo! What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It is Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday, right? Welcome to the Tuesday live stream. It's me, Mr. Cardconomist, with all your Pokemon card needs. Oh, look at this! Some new cards on the table. I know you guys love slabs. You guys are always wondering what I have for sale. I have some cool cards for sale right now. I had a few CGC cards return, like this pristine Umbreon Gold Star. Okay, we have this very neat Opus 1 Cloud. Wow, that's pretty neat. That's just a non-hollow cloud. And he is from Opus 1, and he's a really fantastic pull. Here is a shiny Magikarp. Ooh, pristine shiny Magikarp. Here is a perfect Blastoise. Wow, I really thought all the Blastoises were just going to return 9.5. I don't know what to say. I feel like Pokemon Japanese cards for the win or something. Look, here's a perfect Umbreon as well. So we have a perfect Blastoise and a perfect Umbreon. It kind of shocked me. I did not expect such good grades. Dark Golduck and Dark Gyarados, of course, they got much tougher grades. These are vintage reverse hollows. You know, it's funny, the booster packs I opened these out of were like $600 each. So I'm bleeding money on the Rocket Return openings. I guess that's how it goes, right? But Blastoise and Umbreon Perfect 10 look nice. We also have these two perfect Flaffies, and no one else is selling them, so I'm the only one selling one that you know of. So we got some perfect Flaffies, we got some perfect cards. Now, I had a bunch of other grades too, lower grades, 8s, 9s, lots of 9.5s. I'm just putting out the best ones first. I feel like that's the right way to do it. People prefer to go after the nice ones first. So we got some nice slabs, and I'll have more to add to the table as time goes by. Like, what's this? Aha, like a 9 Sylveon from Eevee Heroes. I don't think this would be very expensive. Mister, how's Quips Gums? Yes, so last night she couldn't even close her mouth. It was so bad. But she woke up and went to the doctor, and the doctor has prescribed antibiotics to her, and she's feeling a little bit better, and the swelling has gone down as well. So I think she is getting better, and the antibiotics are going to help. Antibiotics. When did this happen? Yesterday. Her gums started swelling up real bad. She was in a lot of pain. And it's funny because she didn't say she had a toothache or anything. It's just in the very back of her mouth. And she actually had some jaw work done when she was a kid because she had a little bit of a messed up jaw. And so the doctor believes that some of the metal wiring that is involved with something like that, she has like metal in her jaw, I guess. They think it got infected somehow, and it was just in a hard to reach place in her mouth. So, you know, it's not easy to brush that area. So they were telling her, you know, make sure that you use mouthwash and salt water and all that stuff. And they prescribed antibiotics. Here we are. Yeah, her jaw wasn't quite right when she was a kid, and so long time ago, she had some serious jaw work done. Shining Magikarp. Ooh, probably lake water. You're funny, man. I love this cloud, dude. I'm going to open up a whole box of Opus 1 for myself in a minute here because I liked it so much. Loving this cloud card. Now, this is I've got the holographic version of this cloud card. Let me show you real fast. I'll go retrieve it. Let me go grab that cloud. I like showing off my cards, right? So, Cloud. Where's he hiding? Here he is. Here he is. So, there's always two versions of a card in the set. The non-hollow version and the hollow version. Now, I have the holographic version. And this is the non-holographic version. Of course, mine cost me $2,500. This one's a lot more affordable. Yo, cross that Umbreon to a BGS Black Label. Well, you know, I'll let you guys do that. I've never submitted with BGS, but if you trust CGC, I'll let you guys mess with that. Pretty neat, huh? I love it. You know, there's a lot of Final Fantasy fans out there, and I really like the Final Fantasy stuff. Cool. All right. Whoop. I found Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon VMAX boxes. Nice, man. What are those Umbreon slabs so different in price? Oh, because one is a perfect grade. Okay, so this one says pristine. So that's a pristine 10. And this one is a perfect 10. So all of the subgrades are a 10. One of the subgrades over here must be 9.5. I don't know which one. But obviously people chase after those perfect 10s, and that's the reason. Mister, ever heard of fake BGS slabs? I have heard of that. Yeah, they're very close to the real thing. Do they smell the same? Mister, why don't you submit with BGS? No particular reason. I think a long time ago I went to their website and I was like, I don't like this website. And that was it. And they got these really big fat slabs too. And I wasn't a big fan of the big fat slabs. So because of that, I just never got into them. Once I get cards graded with you, I'll cross-grade to BGS that I want to sell in the future. I trust your judgment when it comes to grades. Yeah, if you've got a TCC G-graded card and it says 10 on it, that means I've examined it pretty roughly. So, and this is really useful for carefully looking over for any issues. You know, it's like an easier way to buy a card if you're wanting to go after a grade with another company. How often do you open stuff for your personal collection? Oh, well, I opened on TikTok a Neo Destiny Japanese pack just today. So I do open packs. I tend to only open vintage packs. They're very expensive and they're very dangerous gamble. So a lot of the times you lose the gamble, and I'm afraid that's just how it is. So today I open up a pack of Neo Destiny. You'll have to see what cards I pulled by going over to TikTok and seeing the video over there. I traded my modern trash for a vintage Blastoise. Vizar says, I think your TCCG cards can get 10s, but it'll be interesting to see if any get 9.5s. Sure, you know, it might even be one that grades just a straight up 9. Who knows? Garfield be like, John, can you listen my naw? Slab shaming. I'm gladly keep many TCCG slabs for my PC. Love the label. Yes, my goal is to get the grades as accurate as possible. All right, so we have these from yesterday. Giovanni Mendoza. He was... Right, I already looked at his email. Let's see if we can locate the other two emails. Here's an email from Adam Jordan. Oh, Adam Jordan is reassuring me that he is going to get the pending order paid. Is that right? Oh, yeah. You'll still keep them, Adam. I didn't realize this, but Adam Jordan made a payment on a pending order, and he actually pulled a really nice thing out of the live customs, and so now he's making sure that I don't reclaim them. Imagine if I did. That would be a pretty bad deal for you. No, you're fine, man. So, and then let's see. This is a big order from Andy Wand. Okay, that's Andy Wand's order. Yep, it showed up after the live ended. So, and then we have an order here from Mark Morales. They're all taken care of perfectly. Yay! The system sort of works, maybe, kind of, sometimes. Ooh, I didn't call PayPal. I should have done that. All right, what do we got? Here's Darwin Morales, 30 for SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Darwin. SLAB-AWAY. So the music today is calm and relaxing video game music from 2021. That's what we're playing today. It looks a little bit like that. It's very calm. In fact, we were playing it last night, and I thought it was going to put me to sleep. Somehow I managed to stay awake. So Darwin. Ooh, I should turn my fan on. I like to have my fan running when we're actually live. All the talking and the screaming, you know, it works me up. So the fan keeps me cool. We have a Darwin Morales, is that right? Darwin Morales, 30. And that means you're going to have $231.5 left on your SLAB-AWAY. He also wants one Astra Radiance. You got it. So today, my shelves are pretty bare. So today, when you guys order, I'm probably going to have to run off and restock some of these because they are in need of restocking. Damn, that Blastoise. What's the difference with the Umbreons? Just the subgrade difference. This one is a perfect Umbreon, perfect 10, whereas this one is a pristine Umbreon. So pristine is considered better than a PSA 10, I guess, whereas perfect is supposed to be similar to the BGS Black Label. We'll see. I've never tried to cross-grade them. There's Thievul. What a cute little Thievul. Do you think Blastoise is more popular than Umbreon? Do I think Blastoise is more popular than Umbreon? I guess so. I don't know. Okay, Darwin with the D. There's the Darwin. Wait, do you even want this card, Darwin? No, go ahead and donate it so you don't have to find my bag. Wow, you're really cool, Darwin. You're really a guys. So let's see what's next. You're really a Pokemon card collector's Pokemon card collector. Joseph Campolongo says, how is your wife doing? She's feeling much better now. I hope she's feeling better. Got my card to A+ shipping. Yay! Thanks for the donation, Joseph. I will tip it toward the burner account. Burner account needs some donations. So if you're donating 5, I'll donate 5, and we'll bring this up to 156. So Goldbat's up to 156 now. Cool. Goldbat's creeping his way up there. Can't wait to destroy it. It's going to feel very good. What's up, Pokebombs Tommy? It's Mr. John. Pokestop doing the shipping now. Danny Adams says, Pop Series 4 Mew. I'm surprised that even made it through the night yesterday. Seemed kind of slow yesterday, though. Ooh, isn't that lovely, guys? Look at that. What does that mean, 156? So far, $156 have been donated toward Dark Golbat in order to destroy it. That's what that means. All right. If you send cards for you to grade, does the 25 shipping include your cards on the table shipped? Oh, good question. So you're saying if I already have cards with you, can they ship back with my... Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Mister, are you on live chat? Oh, I'm not. Hold on. Dude, I'm thirsty. I need a glass of water. Do I have water with me? No. I have an empty water bottle. Look at all those Pokemon cards. That's right. Well, I don't know about this music, guys. Let's see what kind of music we'd turn on. Pokemon Emerald. I've heard it too many times. Let's turn on this Donkey Kong. Oh, man, I've heard that too many times. Oh, no. We're running out of music, guys. This is becoming a serious problem. I'm going to have to find some sort of playlist or something. I've heard this too many times. No, I can't do it. No more of this. How about Paper Mario? Nah, it's okay. Relaxing music from Super Nintendo. No, heard it too many times. Oh no, guys. Sunshine Shores. Nintendo Tropical Island music. Calm and relaxing video game music. Let's do Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy calm music. Let's try this. I'm getting desperate. This one has 500,000 views, so we'll click on this one. All right, we'll play some Final Fantasy music on for now. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, but I'm getting very tired of the music that we do have. I think I'm pulling my hair out. I've just heard those tracks like 1,000 times, obviously. Can't have that. All right, we have an order from... How's it going, Mr. Jones? Joseph Smith, $20 payment to my slab and a live custom. That's for Joseph Smith. All right. Boy, people sure were going deep last night. Here it is. Your Rayquaza's down to 120. Oop. Did I hit the enter button too soon? Hold on. 120.5. All right, there we go. Now he also wants a live custom. I'm dying, man. What's this cough? It's got to be coronavirus. Soup. Wow, that's the snipe. I did not expect that. 016 and 61. I was not expecting the next pack to be the snipe. Joseph Smith pulls Charizard Tag Team and Rayquaza Roaring Skies. Pretty cool, man. Joseph Smith. There we go. Joseph Smith. Yay! Play Africa by Toto on repeat. Africa. All right, what's next? It's a little slow. Let me skip ahead. Gabriel Clifton. couple of months ago, I got some cards and packs and stuff, and I did Slab-AWAY for Diglett Topps PSA 10. I paid it fully, and I also paid for shipping. And like I said, it's a couple months, so checking on all of that. Says Gabriel Clifton. Oh, so Gabriel Clifton, maybe what you're suggesting is that you never received your stuff? Okay, Gabriel, let's do a little research. So we'll look in the last 6 months. And we're going to look for Clifton. Vote Toto relaxing music. Look, but if I play that, it's going to cancel out my ad revenue. Clifton. So it's smarter for us to just find music that's ad-free. This music is not inspiring me. Let me look up Smash Brothers. Shoop. How far along is the fossil break? Thanks for asking. About 1/3 of the way. Yeah, about 1/3 of the way. Here we are. It says Clifton was delivered on 6/25. So that would have been 2 months ago. Now, I'm going to cross-reference this with when you requested shipping, okay? Mr. Play WarioWare. Nah, I heard it too many times. What is the oldest card you have in your collection? Ooh, I don't know. All right, so we're looking up Clifton. Here it is, Gabriel Clifton. And it looks like I would like to buy off my Slab-AWAY, which is $150, and get shipping. You ordered that on June 18th. And then it says that you were shipped on June 20th and that the package was delivered. Oh, interestingly, it says only that you've been printed. Fascinating. So is there a Gabriel Clifton sitting around somewhere? Let me look real fast. Well, I'm not seeing a Gabriel Clifton sitting on my shelf. Kind of combining words there. All right, that's a big deal. So we're going to have to go looking for Mr. Gabriel Clifton. I will check in here real fast and see if I can find your card, which would suggest you had not been pulled at all. We have a Gabriel Lear. All right, you're not in here, so very interesting. A label that was printed but not used. That's what that is. It is a label that was printed but not used. All right, I better make a note of it, and I better get on this, guys. All right. Gabriel Clifton, label printed, didn't receive, find and ship. So that's going to be a high priority for me. What could have happened? It's making me think that the label's probably sitting with the item somewhere that it shouldn't be sitting. That's my suspicion. That's just my intuition telling me that something like that may have happened. We'll go looking for it, okay, Mr. Gabriel? All right. In the meantime, we're going to get to the next order. Play Life is a Highway. Mr. Play Mike Jokes. What's Mike Jokes? You know, I stood up and I didn't turn my fan on. Let me go turn my fan on. I'm going to grab a water, too. I'm dying over here. I'm dying of thirst. Get me dying of thirst. So I guess my question would be is, why would we would have a Gabriel Clifton label and it would just be sitting around somewhere. And I would notice that there's a label printed that shouldn't be sitting around. Ooh. Delicious. All right, guys. How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I don't get why people hate Marvel. So Alex says, ship my bag, one lost abyss pack. You got it, man. Extra lucky. I need some new slabs for my garden. Can I see the Final Fantasy VII card, and what is that from? Nice slabs. What's up, Coeli? Thanks, man. Yay! Here's a cold one. Woohoo! It's from Opus 1, non-hollow, legendary cloud. Can you grade baseball signature cards? I probably could. Okay, Alex Beerley. How many spots in the large? Ooh, good questions. Alexander Mail. Alex Beerley. Not in here. Maybe you're, maybe you're an AL2. We have an AL2 because there's that many guys that have AL in their name. Ah, here he is. Is this the first time we're shipping you? Looks like it. Let me log in and get his address, everybody. Al names unite. Mister, you should get a Steam Deck. I should get a Stinky Deck. All right, we're looking at Mr. Beerley to get his address. Pretty good for gaming. All right, here we are. I see an address that begins with 1 and ends with D. It's interesting. A letter. Okay, and I'm grabbing your email. But I feel like I've heard this song too much as well. I need some fresh music, guys. Some fresh tunes. There we go. And print. What's your opinion on men being stay-at-home dads? I think that, you know, you probably have all kinds of scenarios that work out in the end. You know, there's exceptions to all the rules. I think in general, though, women want men to go out, earn the money, and bring it back home and give it to them. And then they take care of the kids. I think that's worked for a very long time. That's how it's been. We have a modern society now where women can get jobs, you know, where they don't lift anything heavy. They just type on a keyboard, and that makes lots of money. So, you know, times are changing as a result of that. But here's the problem I think stay-at-home dads face. I think women are just sort of like biologically hardwired to want a man who's stronger than them. And so when you're the woman and the breadwinner, I think you lose respect for your man. I think you do. And it's even easier to cheat on him at that point. So I feel like for men who are not really doing anything, they're just staying at home, you definitely will not have, you know, a wife who looks up to you, sort of, you know what I mean? And I think that's a difficult relationship. Like the moment you get into a fight with her, she's your boss and you do as she says. That doesn't really play well for the man or the woman. I don't think any of them like those roles on average. Remember, I said exceptions. All right. Let's see. We've got Alex Mandrici. So, in other words, if you want a shorthand version of it, if I was a woman and you were a stay-at-home dad, I'd just go get a different man. I'd go get a man who's making more money than me, and then I would become the stay-at-home worker. Alex Mandrici says SLAB-AWAY plus some for the Dark Gyarados. The Dark Gyarados. Oh, yes, let's grab that. Here it is. He's beautiful. Yay! You know, you might have a scenario where you have a woman who's very unattractive but a high earner, and a man who is maybe like loyal but not good at making money. And that scenario, the stay-at-home dad would occur in that scenario. But if a woman's too attractive, if she's attractive She doesn't need to have a stay-at-home husband. She could go get a high-earner husband, and he'll allow her to stay at home. Maybe you have an attractive woman and she doesn't know how to find like a man who can make a lot of money. I don't know. All right, let's see. So, Alex Mandrici. Mr. Alex. Oh, Mr. Alex. I'm afraid I can't do that. You've already got a Tyranitar. I'm sorry, Alex. I'll apply the $50 toward the Tyranitar, though. So, 210 minus 50 is 160. I could have done that in my head. All right, so I've updated your current slab-away. What's the slab next to the Blastoise? Flaffy? That's perfect Flaffy for $600. Mister's all about creating empires. No, not necessarily, but this is just, you know, this is common sense. I think it's biological, you know what I mean? We got these pristine Umbreons, are real nice. By the way, here's a PSA 8 Call of Legends Entei. He looks really nice. My girl's brain moves too quick for her to sit at home all day, so we both work. Why is that Blastoise so much? Don't they go for like 150? This is a perfect Blastoise. See it? There we go. All right. Women are always going to look at their man, they're going to check their man, and they're going to be like, wow, does this guy impress me or doesn't he? And I think that's... as a guy, you're always going to have to come out and prove yourself a little bit, because if you're just kind of a stay-at-home kid yourself, yes, you look over the other kids, but you're basically a boy to her. I don't think women find that attractive. Even when you ask feminists, who do you want to date, a beta male or alpha male, they all say alpha male. And this is funny because I've seen a lot of they've been asked that question in interviews. They all answer the same. Harshit says, can I get 2 Astrals? Astral Radiance? Yes, sir. And 3 Pogo Japanese. Yay! The Bible starts off telling us how evil women are. Yeah, I mean, that's very convenient. A book written by men talking about how evil women are. How do you open up Dragon Ball cards? The same way I open up all cards. You can do the construction work around the house, says Killjolts. Right, well, you're expected to do that either way, or to have enough money to hire somebody to do that for you. What's the best Entei card? That one. He sneeps. Alex said he gave the Tyranitar to someone else so they can buy it outright. Interesting. I'll set this to the side for you. So I'll wait to get more information on what that all means. The code app I use gives 17 cents per Astral Radiance code since no one is opening. Well, it could be the other way around. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying 17 cents is a good amount. All right, here we are. Oh, look at this. You know, the Bible was written a really long time ago, and women were really used for one thing, being the stay-at-home domestic worker who bore the children, which that's true today. Women have to bear all the children. That's still true. But women don't have to do the domestic work necessarily. And so times have changed, but yeah, I mean, back then, you're living in barbaric times when you compare it today. They didn't have airplanes. They didn't have trains. They didn't have the internet. They didn't have light bulbs. They were living in huts, man, mud huts. They had candlesticks. Very different times. And the Bible wasn't written by God. It was written by a bunch of beardy guys. Oh, look at this. It's a beautiful snacking. The Bible said the sun revolves around the earth, says Killjolts. The Bible said a lot of things. Mr. Be politically correct. A man that identifies as a woman can have a baby. Yes, but isn't it interesting how only females have babies? Ah, my eye's itchy. I think I just rubbed cat dander into my eye. Whew. All right, Mr. Harshit. What else we got for you? Watching live from northeastern Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner. What? Have you seen the Democrats that are coming out against the Trump raid getting attacked like that crazy by their own party now? Well, right, because it's just going to lead to more of it. You know what I mean? So if you have a political opponent and you have control of the FBI and you use the FBI to raid your opponent's home, that's not what America does. That's like what Russia does, the Soviet Union does. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's very crazy. It's like stuck with me in my head. I'm just thinking about it like, man, this is how it all starts, man. Women manipulate men with their punani. Well, or you could say men are suckers and have no self-control. Truth bites. There's two ways to look at it. Why doesn't a man have more self-control that a woman's punani has? The ability to turn you into, babbling dummy. Mr. Harshit, she did this to me. She's a witch. Burn the witches. Let's see. Haley, Hunter. Aha, here we are. Well, because sometimes that slit is magic. There are some good things in the Bible, but most of it just about being a decent human being. Right, I mean, I could make up the rules in the Bible, like in my spare time. Don't kill each other, don't steal from each other. You know what, the Bible doesn't have anything that says don't take slaves. Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe you could, interpret part of the Bible as saying that. But the Bible is just written a really long time ago. That's all there's to it. It was written a really long time ago. It had things in there like, if your brother dies, you take his wife. All kinds of weird stuff we don't do anymore. And, it's a successful story. I really do just think it's a story. All right, let's do this next. Very successful story. We have Brenton Dela Cruz, 1 Pokebee, 5 Pokemon Go. You got it. Brenton. What do we have here? Oh, Vaporeon. What are we talking about, says Real Anthony. Whether you're president or not, still got to follow the law, mister. It sounds like you're a pro FBI rating a guy who's about to run for president kind of guy. 5 Pokemon Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A story with hundreds of verified truthful facts and events and artifacts. You sound like somebody who's defending the Bible. I've done the same thing. Yeah, actually, they found Noah's boat. The Bible was written by people who only heard of Jesus, and none of the writers ever met him or seen his miracles. Submit to Jesus. The Bible is a book on quantum physics written by us from the future. That Vaporeon was the first ever holo I pulled as a kid. Nice. Radiant Venusaur incoming. Pokemon are real. Got me, mister. All right, here we are. Sneep. Thunder coming down sounds like a bombshell going off. Ooh, it was raining really hard last night. Keller Smith bought it on July 17th. Ooh. So are you saying that it's no longer... Trying to understand what's going on here. So you're saying Keller Smith bought the Tyranitar from me, but it was under your name. Is that right? Oh, look at this Dragonite. Lovely. Mm-hmm. Yes, the Tyranitar. Here's Snorlax. That's for Brenton Dela Cruz. I was about to sob away the Gyarados, but you got it. In the beginning, what's the logos? Yes, mister, I have it here at home, says Keller Smith. All right. Here's Brenton Dela Cruz pulling this lovely Vaporeon. Look at that, guys. The 2 Dragonite arts for the V cards are really nice. What's the confusion? Just tuned in. Let me get this into Brenton's bag. Correct. He offered $400 for the Tyranitar, so I let you sell it to him and gave up my SLAB-AWAY. Oh, okay. Oh, and I never went back and deleted yours. Now I remember. I never went back and deleted your listing. It's what's going on. Now it makes a little bit of sense. I was just kind of waiting for the memory to get me. So Alex Mandrici, when you told me he could buy it, I never went in and cleared Alex Mandrici. So this gonna say Dark Gyarados 270 minus 25, which is 245. All right, that's been updated. Oh, and we have to update it to say August. All right, cool. All right, here we are. Yo, mister from the UK. How's things going? How's it going, Big Cheese? Does that make you better than regular cheese? Yay! It's all yours. I'm ordering 20 live grades on My Little Ponies. Any PSA 10, Topps Chrome. I need to buy me a Game Boy Color and replay the games. What? We have an order from Andrew Vasquez. Shipping for my bag and 2 TCCG slabs. Thanks. All right, you got it. Andrew Vasquez with an A-N. Let's see. Regular cheese smells. How could you? Grab this box. Here we are, Andrew Vasquez. Ooh. So you have 2 addresses, huh? A little concerning. All right, so I chose the address that you specified, and this is going to be quite a bit heavier, so we're going to make it a heavy level. Bit. How's your day going, guys? Who's at work right now? You working hard or hardly working? All right. God said, behold, I have given you an herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth. Cringe. Mister, how many packs come in a box of Japanese Lost Abyss? A bazillion. 30 packs. Working from home currently. Let's see. And behold, my butthole is stinky. Here's Blaine Verdreen. Blaine! Well, he's got a big order, guys. Shipping 28 cards. Paying for 20 cards to be TCCG graded. Paying for pre-grade down to 20 cards out of the 28. Paying for shipping back. Would like table bag and slab ship back as well. 308, 25, 33. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. So this sounds like you are sending in for mail and grading. Give me a moment. So we're going to have Blaine Verdreen. All right. Sweet. I created a listing for you in the channel. I haven't had any work this week because I'm sick. Getting my full pay still. Nice, man. Lord Voldemort, I could listen to a 90s Nintendo soundtrack any day. PlayStation has some bangers. Threw your back out. You cranking 90s? I'm cranking 90s. All right, that's it. I have no orders. The queue is empty. There's probably people waiting if I had to guess. And I bet you what's going on is the queue has not updated for the new orders. So we currently have no orders, and I will just sit here then. Let's go over the lists, shall we? So on the fossil packs, we have 3 packs. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 people in here. Update slabs. Okay, that's 12. Here's pack break A. So pack break A, I think it's almost over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 3 people for pack break A. Excuse me. We have the gold bat here. Move that over there. So here are our actual lists. We have Cosmic, still waiting to be filled out. There's the Sublist with 3 spots remaining. Here are the battle boosters. And here's the actual large. I placed an order at the start of the stream, says Miles Bruce. Yes, for some reason or another, it is not showing up in my email list yet, so I'm not able to service it. All right, so those are all the lists. And actually, here is an order. It just arrived. This one says, Isai Rivera. Mister, can I have a box of Japanese Lost Abyss? You got it, Mr. Isai. All right. How much is that Entei? The Entei in the window? He's a $200 Entei. All right, there we are. Is there a line for mail and grading? Sort of, yeah. So when their items arrive, they are given a bin for all their cards and information to be held. And that bin won't be accessed until everyone who is in line for the bulk grading is done. How much is the gold bet? So they have a spot in the bulk line, basically, is what I'm saying. Boop. Yay! You ready? Okay, Mr. Isai, how's it going, man? Sneep. And sneep. Oops. That Entei looks great. He's from Call of Legends. Move these aside. That's a lot of pristine 10s, mister. I know. Does it scare you? I'm scared. For the book grade, is there a limit of how many cards I can send? There's not a limit for how many you can send in. No. You can send in hundreds if you want. Sneep. All right. Woohoo! I am not enjoying this music. Dude, we seriously... I need to put out like a reward for people who can find me music I actually enjoy, because I need some new music. We've got tons of Mario Brothers music. Let's see, Gerudo Valley, main theme. Let's see, what's this? Oof. I'll find music, says Brooks Bellinger. I sent for the Entei, says Mr. Quelly. Boop. All right, I'll set it to the side for you. Thank you. Here goes Isai. Good luck. Cold. It's Mr. Kyurem. Why would 90 people be sitting here watching something they don't like? You that bored? Cold. I think he's referring to the fact that we don't have 100 likes yet. A lot of people watch content that they don't ever interact with. That's how it works. There we are. That's Kingdra. Cold. Delphox. Play Pokemon Lo-Fi music. Yay, Pokemon Lo-Fi music! Cold. The full art Kyurem is pretty awesome. I agree. Take my like, mister. Here's Croconaw. Aw, so sweet. Oh, good, you got this guy. He seems like a guy. Yay! Some people watch on the TV, and it's too much work to put a like on the TV. Yeah, exactly. If I could like it 100 times, I would. If we get another box, break period, can we see the slabs? What? Favorite Pokemon, mister? This one, Drapion. All right, we've got... Oh, it's Trevenant. He's so spooky. He's a great Halloween Pokemon. Okay, here is Sableye. Boop, tossing away all that bulk into the bulk trash can. Here's a Rotom. Boop. Ooh, Drapion. Sucks. Mister, what's your favorite generation? This one. S11. I wish the Hyper Rare came 1 and 2 Japanese boxes. The Hyper Rare. Is it raining where you're at? It was raining really hard last night. So last night it was raining. It was raining like cats and dogs. Oh man, I feel like I need a caffeine drink. I gotta tell you, hosting streams like this requires you to be hyped. You gotta be on your go-go juice, you know what I mean? You have a strip of cocaine before you get started on this work. You're not allowed to be tired at all, which does not pair well with the fact that I run on about 5 to 6 hours of sleep per day. So I'm low on sleep. I'll just drink crazy amounts of caffeine, and that won't contribute to heart disease. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Ooh, Isai. You got this guy staring at his phone. Very sexy. I think that card will grade and turn into a $600 card. Better have some energy. Ooh, man, I might have to have some energy. Energy. So, Isai with an I. Let's find his back. Red Bulls give you heart disease, mister, says D's Nuts. That's right. Yay, heart disease. Mister, how much for your bulk? Good question. Would you guys like it if I sold you big bulk boxes? Drink coffee, mister. He has his mouth open. There you go. Brooke says, no, I would hate that. Let me go get a drink, guys. Let me go get a drink. It's hard to party twice a day. It really is. Every single day. But sometimes you have to have the nectar of the gods. And now you can party. Oh my God. Brandon says, donate to the children. Brooke says, ew. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look. Oh my. Ooh, holy. Kidneys and liver be damned. Punch the cup and pour. Nah. Oh. Wash that down with a little caffeine energy drink. Oh my. What's happening to me? Woo! All right. Blood sugar's at dangerously high levels. My liver's on 1% capacity because I'm drinking this. I'm ready to go. Jesus is watching you, mister. Yummy little snack. I'm gonna be like that goose liver. What do they call that? They fatten up the geese and then they get a diseased liver. When I die, I want you guys to eat my liver. Probably gonna be delicious. Think of all the Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm out of control. Foie gras. That's right. Mister just did cocaine. A little bit. I guess this is kind of like doing cocaine. A peanut butter cup and a Monster Energy drink. I fail to see the difference. Don't die before you ship my Pokies. I'll stay alive just that long. Oh God, that's good. Even the flavor of that energy drink, my brain is like it knows. It's like, oh, we just got an upgrade. All right, thank you so much, Isai. So who's next? Brooks Bellinger, 1 Pokey B. Mr. going into diabetic shock. It's not like cocaine. Oh, you got a beautiful Lapras. Looking off center, though. All right, Brooks. I got my go-go juice. I'm ready to ruin my body to be more energetic for the stream, guys. Might as well sniff 4 tablespoons of sugar. Yes, tablespoons. Okay, now we have an order from Giovanni Mendoza. He says, I'll jump into pack break A. How's your back? So far, okay. I feel like I push it pretty close to the edge. Giovanni Mendoza. But no back pain. Feels like I'm just there at the point where I might start develop back pain from the amount that I sit. Too much sitting. We have an order for Joseph Smith. He says 1 Sublist. Pretty close to the end there, huh? Joseph Smith. Mister, you need to buy a better chair. I have one of the best chairs you can buy. I think I paid like $1,200 for it or some crazy amount. Herman Miller chair or something like that. Not the chair. Whoa, what's this? Paying off my SLAB-AWAY and buying PSA 8 Entei. Whoa. Let's see, Koweli. Ente Suicune. Nice. Okay, let me clear that up for you, Mr. Quelly. So this becomes property of Mr. Quelly. I donated to your chair. Thank you very much. It was a very expensive one. We sent his old chair to the gulag. Why CGC over PSA? Well, the reason that I sent into CGC is because I was running dangerously low on slabs to sell. You guys buy my slabs so fast that I can't keep up. So what I really did was I sent a submission to CGC and to PSA so that two companies are working on two orders at the same time and my return rate is higher. That being said, I did just send two submissions off to PSA, which I sent off yesterday. It was about 100 cards each. It wasn't really too big. Actually, this one wasn't really too big. But with all these orders on their way, what I can do now is I can look toward a third company like SGC and send them an order too, and then I'll have three companies working simultaneously on my orders. This is much faster for the return rate. Okay, Quelly, let me go grab your cards. You should be in the T box based on this sorting, but I suspect you're in the JM box. Oh, yep, you're in the JM box for sure, because I see one of these slabs right here. Mr. Quelly. I'm looking for the second half of it. Second half of it somewhere. Actually, it might be over there. Nope, here it is. Yeah, I'm unique, guys, in the sense that I need hundreds of slabs per month because we move hundreds of slabs per month. Here it is. Check that out. Damn, that's cool. Both graded 8. I wonder how the room smells. This room smells a lot like cards. Thank you, Mr. Quelly. Yeah, we move through like 100 slabs in a month, and so I always got to have an influx of slabs. And because my volume is so high, I might actually send to multiple companies just to make sure that I've got some on hand all the time. Let's say I sent a really big order out to PSA, but PSA has a big delay. Well, then I might have a gap where I have no slabs, no good slabs to sell. And that gap is real dangerous for someone like me. It turns into lost revenue like crazy. And so I'm doing with the slabs precisely what I do with some of the product I bring in, like from Japan. I don't buy from a single vendor because that's too risky. The vendor might fail to ship, and then this would cause a gap in sales. So in order to make sure I don't have that gap, I have to diversify the vendors to make sure somebody ships to me the fastest. So I did the same thing with card grading. All right, let's see what's next. Joseph Smith, rest of the money for the Sublist. I'm sorry. Thanks, Joseph. Any more Entei slabs? Let me think about it for a second. Any more Entei slabs? I got to remember that you like Entei so that I can get you more Enteis. But let me look in my pile real fast. Ugh. Got a pretty big pile of cards here. You guys want to see some cards that I'm harboring? Oh, there's one right there. He's only a 4, though. Orders are open. The lines are very short, everybody, if you're interested in opening cards. I think it's because I host too many streams these days. You know, 2 streams a day. I don't know if 2 streams a day really makes perfect sense. There might not be enough demand for 2 streams a day. All right. Mister, give me some 1K slabs. Jeez. Look at all this. You should definitely quit the night stream. It's bad for your health. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have some days in the week. Oh, wow. Oh, I swear there was a girl asking me if I had a nice shaman card for sale. I didn't know I had this. I should get this to my... I'm pretty sure my wife has this card. She has the English version, I think. Set that to the side. That looks awesome. Ooh, Arcanine. Double Arcanines. Cool. So those are some other slabs I'm hiding. Dude, that shaman's nice. He says, but that's first edition. Yeah, that's a first edition shaman. So cool. All right. Place these back in the box. So I don't mind having a nice big inventory of slabs. Got to have some slabs available all the time. Wait, did I put the Entei away? I don't think he wanted it. It was only a PSA 4. Okay, so Isai says one more box of Lost Abyss. Okay, let me stand up and get you a box. Excuse me. So we are dangerously low on Lost Abyss. So give me a moment, because I feel like I'm going to forget this otherwise. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Boy, that music catchy. COVID. Ree! It's all this COVID, man. It's getting me. Humans are too lazy to like. Just sit, watch, and enjoy. Mr. is there because Venusaur for sale. It sure is. Now I've put it away, so now it's not for sale. Yay! Give me a moment, guys. Excuse me. Coughing it up over here. How much on that Entei, mister? I'm sorry, I accidentally put him away right away. Now he's lost again in an ocean of slabs. All right, if you'll allow me, I'm going to mute for a moment and let out a real cough. All right, we're back. How much for the Entei? He's so cheap! Where did I hide that Entei? I'm such a tease. I can't believe I got the Entei out and then I put him away right afterwards. There's that Venusaur. Oh, and here's the Entei. Wow, that really worked out. I found it on my first try. Even though there's a ton of slabs down here. I'm thinking about getting that Blastoise. He is a perfect Blastoise. And consider this, guys. So, you know, I'm a salesman, right? So the 25th anniversary Japanese version of the card is way better than the English version. We all know that. And if you don't agree, I have something to show you because I think I have one of the English ones somewhere. I think I have one somewhere. Maybe not. I have an English one somewhere, and it's so ugly compared to the Japanese one. So it's my opinion that over time, people will not want the English one as badly as they will want... Didn't go into a Pokebread, did it? Might have already gone into a Pokebread, I'm sorry. People will want the Japanese version more than the English version because it looks so much better. I'm looking for it. Give me a moment. Well, goddamn, I had a Blastoise. Where'd he go? He's not in this box, right? Yellow order can eat my butt. All right, I can't find him, so I can only come to the conclusion that he most likely went into... Yeah, I can't find him. He most likely went into a Pokebra. Let me look him up for you, though. Okay, so the English version of the card versus the Japanese version of the card. You ready? Excuse me. So there's the English version, and if we zoom, he's got that ugly Pikachu head and a yellow border that looks significantly worse than the beautiful Japanese version with the 25th anniversary stamp and the holographic border. So I don't know, I think this is a pretty good temptation. Let's call it a temptation. And somebody will probably eventually buy it. I don't know whom. Oh man, my eye's itchy. I'm dying over here today, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm like drinking energy drinks. My eye itches. I'm coughing to death. You guys are gonna have to put me in the old person's home soon. Looks like pea yellow, mister. You talking about the border? Man, dude, my cats did this to me too. My itchy eye. My cats are causing me trouble. I pet my cat. I pet that pussy. And then I touch my eye like a fool. I have the most itchy eyeball in my life. I have cat allergies. Oh my God. Is Mr. dying? I feel like I'm dying right now. Today is the day I die. This is for Mr. Mwah. Do you happen to have any of the shiny cards from the Platinum sets? Every now and then I have a Platinum era card and it sells like in 2 seconds. Remember the time when Japanese cards used to cost next to nothing? Me neither. Because I started collecting in 2020. Here we are. Dying quick, everyone ship. Probably a long shot, mister, but you hiding any shining Gyarados? Nope. It doesn't really matter anyways. If it's not up on this table, I won't be putting it for sale. So let's see. Gem, Venusaur, Japanese. And let's see what kind of cheap prices we can get on this Japanese Venusaur. More like weenies or... So we're looking for an equivalent PSA 8. Here it is. And this PSA 8, we're going to make ours $57. Okay. Now, how about this Entei? That's going to be Neo-Japanese Entei. Really shouldn't cost very much. There's the original one. Oh, there's an exact PSA 4, and it is for $50. Wow, that makes me feel like the Erica's Venusaur is kind of cheap. All right, there we go. Back to it. Isai needed a box. A whole box of the Giratina. Here you go, Isai. Sorry for the delay. Would you consider a Heart Gold Soul Silver box on consignment? You mean somebody sends it over to me and then I sell it and then I pay you as it sells? Yeah, I'm down. I think the audience would love that. All right. 15 and 30. Throw that away. All Venusaur cards are slept on. That sounds more like people don't like Venusaur cards. I'd be in for packs, says Ryan B. I want send box now. So I sell vintage boxes on consignment. The way it works is we decide on a sell price beforehand, how much you're going to get paid for the box. You ship it over to me, and each time I sell a booster pack, you get paid that day. Okay, so you get paid as I get paid. It's as simple as that. And that's it. You mail the box in, and then I sell the packs for you right here on this stream. There's 30 packs in Lost Abyss? That's correct. Damn it. Why is this happening? I like Venusaur. I live Venusaur, so I'll gladly take them at cheaper price over overrated Charizard. Stupid Charizard! I hate Charizard, personally. He's stupid. Correcting my order, sending in now for Levi Aga. At a 20% consignment fee, No, the consignment fee isn't even something we talk about. We just talk about the price that you're willing to sell the box to me for, and then I sell the box however I want to sell the box. That's it. But each time that the pack sells, you are then paid that agreed upon amount. Okay, so it's not like 20% or 10% or anything like that. It's nothing like that. Steep. Yay! Boop. Would you ever add unified mines to the menu? I've thought about it. Yeah, definitely. Unified's pretty cool. Here's Kingdra. Let's get this off toward the middle. Yes, sir. Lowball yourself so Mr. can eat. Only if you ask all questions in caps. Well, no, I've spoken to people who want to do consignment with me, and I've ran into this problem where they expect to make like the price that I can sell my packs at. I have this thing where sometimes I can sell my packs at a better price than, let's say, the secondary market, right? So they're like, well, you have to give me a cut on that. And it's like, what are you talking about, man? I've got this channel where I can sell cards. You don't. So no, you know, basically when it comes to consignment boxes, why would I buy your box for more than the cheapest buy it now of the same box off of a place like eBay? It doesn't make any sense to do that. So I had a guy where I had a debate with him over that. He, you know, it was interesting, I guess. Here we are. Let's see. He wanted to sell me over the buy it now price on eBay. Does that make sense? And I just told him, like, dude, no. I don't even want to hold on to this box. You know what I mean? That's why it's sitting on eBay and not in my inventory. I thought you got your collection stolen. Fash, says Coeli. Who are you talking to? Here's Rotom. Cold. Here's Giratina. So anyways, point of the story is we come to an agreement on the price you want to sell your box at before you send it over. And then I send it over, sell the packs off, and you get that agreed upon price. Oh, look at this! Isai, you did it! That is the alternative art Aerodactyl I kept hearing about, and this is my first time seeing it. Wow, that's so cool. Tropius, Archeops, Torterra? I don't remember this guy's name. Sheldon? Boy, these are Pokemon from eras that I didn't play as much. Rampardos. Trying to see, is that just a rock? I think that's just a rock. Man, that's cool, man. I would have liked to have seen Amistar and Kabutops in this image, though. Oh, wait, there's Amistar. He's right there. Oh, so is Kabutops somewhere in here? No, but Ammonite did make it into the image. That's so cool. I really like it. All right, I'll save that one. All right. I think those are normal turtles. Here's Pony. Zoom in! Okay, Barbacle Man. It was a cool set. I like this set. Some great alternative arts. A really good chase card. A good ultra rare card. A good hyper rare card. Yeah, a lot of nice stuff in here. Probably explains why people open so much of it. Let's toss this over here. Any boat babes on the beach, mister? Boat babes. Oh, boat babes everywhere. Oh, look at this Kyurem. I need Pop Series 2 Entei in a 10. Crocodile. Okay, that's cold. Looks like an anorexic Charizard. Give him some milk. Kyurem. Shoop. My Aereo and Rainbow Arrow. My Aereo and Rainbow Arrow came Thursday. I'm excited to see it in person. Okay, here's... Damn, Lopunny's thick, man. Okay. Man, they don't make any Lopunny cards. Here's a cold one. Metagross. What is the pack called you are opening now? This is Lost Abyss. Sent for the Entei. Thanks for letting me know, Mr. Lane. Here you are. Yay! Oh. Isai with an I. We just had your bag. Here it is. Gross, gross, gross. That's right. I should have done all the Pokemon voices for Pokemon. I would have done such a good job. It stopped storming for a second. Time to take the puppy for a poop. What? Here's a lovely Sylveon VMAX. So lovely. I collect shoes. A lot of folks who collect shoes are now going into Pokemon just for money. Oh, you're saying they're trading Pokemon just because they know Pokemon can make them money. That's scary, man. That's investors selling to investors. So that's scary. Don't like to hear that too much. Let's see. EV Heroes, right? This is going to be 9. Wow, that's expensive. That's $100? What is it if it's a PSA 9? It's even more expensive. All right. Well, I'm going to lower my price. Mine's going to be $95. That's a surprise. Cool. Brooks Bellinger, 5-star berth. You got it, Brooks. Oh, Mr. Brooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Venusaur still available? Maybe. What's the difference between pristine and perfect 10? Perfect 10 is a better grade. Mr. thinks we're all broke with these lame slabs. Here we are. Brooks Bellinger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Charizard. Silly Charizard. He's so scary. Scary Charizard. Mr. Brooks. Looks like the difference of about 800. Did you invest in the towel stock market hype? What is the towel stock market hype? I've never even heard of that. Brooks Bellinger. I think he had a bag in here. Perfect 10 has all 10 subgrades. Pristine does not. You did it, Brooks. Yay for Mr. Brooks. Bed Bath & Beyond. I want to buy packs, but I want to save for my birthday. Let's see. Levi Aga. One box of Lost Abyss. Dude. And 5 Astral Radiance. So I understand you are sending in a price correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me set that to the side for a moment. Ooh, look at all that. I sent the correction. Here we are. Sleep. Saving for another spicy Gengar slab. So spice. The spice melange. You ready? The return of Tops 2 incoming. Right. Tops 2 is on its way. Heatran VMAX. Do you have Team Rocket Return Scissor or Rocket Scissor for sale? If they were for sale, they would be on the table. Yay! We already knew this. There's a Rainbow Tag Team Gengar slab on the table right now. There is. He's right. It's a little buried, I think. Here's Curly. The Spice Melange. Featherball. Did you buy multiple Tops 2 boxes? I bought a couple of them. There we go. Did you send out Carda to PSA for viewers? Yes. Oh, you're asking if I do middleman service. Definitely not. All right, Levi Aga. And I keep telling people this. I honestly would not use a middleman service either. It's wasteful because by having somebody else do the work for you. You have to pay them to get the card graded. So you're adding another worker, and you're adding an extra layer of shipping, and you're adding another layer of risk, because during the extra shipment, remember, not only do you have to ship to them, they then ship to PSA, which then ships it back to them, and then they ship it back to you. So you're actually adding in 2 extra rounds of shipping to your item. So you're shipping your item 2 extra times for no reason. And then some guy you have no clue about, who does not work for PSA, who does not have security cameras watching him work, he handles all your cards. So you're going to send some nice cards into these middleman service dudes. You don't know if they're stealing. You don't know if they're manipulating your card. You don't know anything about them. So you don't know if they accidentally dropped your card on the floor and stepped on it. You don't know any of that. So you're adding in an extra layer, 2 more rounds of shipping. A stranger handles your cards. You have to pay them for that. You have to pay for all that shipping. It's always bad. Okay, I'm never going to use a middleman service. It's really for people who are pretty much newbies at this. Go out there and do a little bit of learning on how to submit your own cards. It's smarter. All right, cool. So we need that box of Lost Abyss, don't we? Levi, I trust you sent in that order, so let's get it open right away. Middleman service, there's a reason I don't want to provide it anymore. I think it's just a bad deal for the customer. And I don't even think it's that good of a deal for the person hosting the middleman service. Let's say the middleman service, he loses a round of everyone's cards. Well, he's out maybe $5,000 to $10,000 now, depending on the size of that submission. You see, because the only way he's affording to send your cards out for you is he's using some sort of bulk grading membership situation, and he's sending out massive numbers of cards to save on shipping. Okay. Oh, by the way, that's another thing. His process time adds to the total process time for your card. So you also get your cards back slower than had you just submitted it straight to PSA, CGC, SGC, whatever, right? So he takes extra time sending your card out with everyone else's. So you're adding time and cost and risk to your card gradings. It's very dumb. And they're not a sustainable business model, in my opinion. If anything, PSA or CGC or SGC should offer this mail-in service on their own. Oh, wait, they already do, because you can mail in your cards to them right now. Does that make sense? You can already mail your cards into PSA, CGC, and SGC. So they already have a service where you mail them your cards. But for some reason, you're mailing your cards to some other guy, because he says, well, I already learned how to submit cards. So since you won't take 20 minutes of your day and learn how to submit cards and learn how to do it in the cheapest way, we'll figure out how to do it in the cheapest way, and then we'll upcharge you on it, and you'll never learn because you just keep sending it to us. So it's a terrible deal. And again, it's a bad deal for the middleman too, in my opinion. That's part of it. The middleman, he makes a little bit of money. It's a data entry type of job. It's not really well paying. And not just that, but if one thing goes wrong, unless they were fully insured and the insurance for some reason really covers it all, which that's the funny thing about insurance. They don't like to cover anything. They just like to take your money. Insurance just likes to take your money. They don't like to actually, when something goes wrong, they're like, prove it. You know what I mean? Prove it, or we're going to claim that you're just lying to us. So these middleman services are going to pay for an extra layer of insurance just to protect your cards, because inevitably one of the orders will go missing, and it'll be like a $10,000 loss for the middleman service. And all your cards will be gone. Maybe some very special cards that you really loved. Maybe you had a special memory pulling it. And then they will say, oh, well, we're fighting with insurance. Insurance is going to cover it, but we got to fight with them for a year. They don't want to cover it, of course. Or worse, they don't even have insurance. They're just sending your cards out into the ether, hoping nothing goes wrong, crossing their fingers, because they can't afford insurance. You know why they can't afford it? Because you don't pay them enough for them to pay for insurance and for them to still turn a profit as a middleman. So it's a terrible idea, and you shouldn't do it. Instead of sending your card to the middleman, just send it to PSA. Duh. But, people see that it's like $5 cheaper with the middleman, and they don't understand that it's not worth that risk. And what you could do, by the way, is you can send in your own bulk grades. Just save up cards and save up money before you do a bulk grade. All right. Real Anthony says, I proved it when my house got flooded, and they said we don't cover that out of our $15,000. Exactly. So these guys buy insurance. It turns out insurance companies don't want to cover collectibles because their price is super arguable, and they don't know if you stole your own collectibles. So they're like, all right, we'll prove that, prove that something went wrong. And USPS and UPS and FedEx, they don't like to do anything either. Insurance is a joke, man. I've never liked insurance. But anyways, yeah, just you're going to go through all the trouble of sending it to this middleman guy. Why not just learn how to send it to the actual card grading company? How much does it cost to bulk grade 100 cards with PSA? I think their price right now is like 30 or something like that. Here's Rotom. Insurance is made to make money. Here's another thing I want to mention. If the cost of grading is too high, don't send your cards out to grade. Just put them in a box. Put them in a box to the side and wait for the cost of grading to go down. Look, let me show you something. Look at this. It's just a box of cards waiting to go out to grade. I just have cards waiting. I have tons of boxes just like this. And these cards won't be graded until the cost of grading goes down. They're just sitting there waiting. So don't even grade your cards. Be patient. You got to have patience, young Padawan. And just let the cards build up in a box and leave it there and save your money. Put your money in a savings account or in a stock investment or something. And wait for the cost of grading to really, really come down, and then get everything graded at once with all the money you saved up. So your patience will save you tons of money on the cost of grading. Will you increase TCC grading as PSA is increased? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, their price does affect our price. So if PSA grading were to go down to $15, I would be interested in coming down to about $10. Whereas if their grading went up to $40, we might go up to about $18 to $20. So their price dictates our price. You think PSA will go below 30? Yeah, I think they could. If everyone collectively stopped sending their cards in. Use an affordable option for grading, such as TCCG, half the price and wait time of PSA. Right, well, exactly. You could use a smaller company and get cheaper grading prices, or just put your cards away in a box and be very patient. And that's what I've done, and it's worked very well for me. In fact, the more patient you are, the more time you have to save your money up for a bulk submission. So you're going to get lower rates because it's a bulk submission, but you're also going to get lower rates because the cost of grading will come down as these companies discover that everyone is hodlering rather than sending their cards into grade. You know what I mean? Instead, you're keeping the cost of grading very high by sending into these middleman guys in huge numbers. You lose all the equity in your card because you're paying for 2 extra rounds of shipping, some stranger to handle your card. Maybe the stranger makes you pay for insurance. You know what I mean? It's such a bad deal, guys. It's the silliest thing ever because it's almost like, hey, maybe PSA should open up a service where you can mail them your cards too. You can! You could do that right now. You could just mail them your cards. Why did you ever feel that you needed to send your cards in to a middleman service? We did middleman service on this table because it made sense a little bit, right? Because I could be like, here, let me just take your card. I already know everything about, shipping, and I already know everything about submitting the card. And then what I would do is I would upcharge you guys to do the work for you. But the risk is not worth it. The risk is so high. If I were to lose 200 card submission, I would just lose every dollar that I made over like the whole course of a year like that. So it's not worth it. That's true for every guy. So if you know a guy and he's doing that right now, he's sending cards off to submit for you, you don't understand. He's taking a huge risk that nothing goes wrong, ever. And eventually it will. I don't know when, but it eventually will go wrong. And then he's going to have to cough up tons of money for you guys. Either that, or he's going to tell you guys, whoopsie. And then you're just going to be really mad and you're going to lose your money. So either he's going to lose money or you're going to lose money. Not a good system. All right. Here we go. Last couple of packs. Terrible system. Very inefficient. Where do I find the list price that PSA goes off? Why don't you go to their website and read about it? Yeah, but how does PSA work? I don't know. Maybe they have a whole website that explains that. Maybe Google PSA cards and go to their website because it explains every single step from the beginning to the end. How do you think that the middlemen figured out how to submit cards? You think they went to submit cards for other people college? They just read PSA's website, and it took me like 10 minutes. It's very easy. They have a whole software development team that makes it easy for you to submit your cards. And so they spend like $1 million making the website just right. So you can go on there and learn how to submit cards and do it. You don't need to hire some other guy to read like 10 seconds off of a website, how-to page for you. You know what I mean? This isn't rocket science, guys. It is not rocket science. It's literally you fill in a small form on what cards you're sending in, you pay for it, and then you mail them cards. It's actually quite easy. And being able to mail your card, that's such a fundamental skill for card trading. You better learn how to use a printer and to make labels already, because you need that skill. You want to get serious about collecting cards, you have to have that skill. It's not an exception. It's not you're not allowed to get into card trading and not know how to ship things. Blaine Vadrine, he would like the Neo 4 Ente. Ooh. But mister, how do I read? Mister, can I buy live chat a pack? You sure can. I don't know how to read. Education system failed me. Who made Mr. Angry? Bro, they're literally on YouTube. Just type in the search bar, hundreds of videos on how to do it. Oh, right. Well, that's the other thing. A lot of card collecting channels have already made pretty comprehensive videos on how it all works. So you can just get on YouTube, watch like one 15-minute video, and you will know like 90% of what you need to know to send cards off. There we go. Middleman services to the trash can, guys. They're not a good idea. They're a bad idea. I think it's a very bad business. That's why I got out of it. Ryan Mitchelson, I'll take the Erica's Venusaur. Ooh, Erica's Venusaur. Here you are, Mr. Ryan. You guys know if it was a good thing and it was profitable, I would be in it right now. And I would just try to hire somebody to help me with it. I got out of it. You know who else got out of it? Oops. You know who else got out of middleman services? What's it called? Gem Mint? Was that the name of the company? What was the name of the company that they actually lost a submission? It wasn't Gem Mint Grading, was it? Here we are. Yay! What was the name of it was the British company, right? They were British, and they actually did lose somebody's submission. And it was the UK guy. Yeah, and he lost somebody's submission, and it was full of really expensive cards. Pretty sure it was Gem Mint. Okay, that was the name then, Gem Mint. Graded Gem. It was Graded Gem, is that right? Graded Gem. So Graded Gem was doing middleman services, and they quit. So what does that tell you? I quit. Graded Gem quit. Why are people quitting the middleman service? Because it's a stupid business. It's a business that exists purely out of other people's inability to learn how to ship cards to PSA. That's the only reason that service exists. And how hard is it to learn how to ship cards to PSA? It's not that hard at all. So it's not a sustainable business model, and the risk that you take on is very, very high. For it to be a consistent and profitable business, you would need to charge insurance rates on the incoming cards and the outgoing cards, and that those prices would cut into your profit margin so high that you would have no profit left over. So you would have this, very dangerous job that is paying like McDonald's income. You know what I mean? It's just bad. Why would you do that? Or you need to hire somebody to work for you. So you could hire somebody to do the data entry for you, because that's what it is. It's a data entry and shipping job. That's what it is. But if you hire some guy at McDonald's wages, he's going to do a shit job, and he's going to damage the cards or he's going to lose them. And voila, now you have a catastrophe on your hands. All the money is lost. Oh, God, that's good. Delicious. So thirsty for that water. Levi God, this is the missing amount for Lost Abyss and 5 Astral Radiance. Thanks, Levi. We have an order now for Miles Bruce, 5-star birth, and 1 Naruto Broken Promises. There's nothing you can tell me to answer that question that will make sense. The middleman thing is just a waste. It is 100% adding an extra layer of work to submitting cards to grade. You're taking cards, sending it to someone else, who then submits it for you, who then sends it to PSA. You could have just submitted it and sent it to PSA. You cut out a whole round of work. A whole round of work and risk. I don't even trust all these guys. Didn't you guys hear? Somebody came into our stream, maybe it was like 2 weeks ago, and he said all of my cards were stolen by a middleman service. Didn't you guys hear about that? He told me the name of the service. We looked it up. We looked up their social media, and their social media was like, oh yeah, we're a middleman service. Send all your cards to us. Yeah, bro. All the way up to a certain date, and then all their videos cut off at that point. There's no more videos. And all the people in the comment section are like, yo, these guys stole all my cards. I sent them thousands of dollars of cards and they stole them. So, you know, that's just another round of risk, is that somebody might just steal the cards. They might just run off with them. They might swap them out. They might damage them on purpose or by accident. Any of those things. Why would you... The worst part about middleman services, when they actually work on your card, there's no camera watching how they handle your card. I guarantee you the professional grading companies have security cameras that record every movement of your card so that nothing bad ever happens to your card. You undervalue that. You don't understand how valuable that is to have that protection, because a lot of things could happen to such an expensive item. I mean, look at this Blastoise. Let's say this Blastoise really is worth $1,200. Actually, let's cut it in half. Let's say it's worth $600. That's a freaking lot of money. $600. I mean, banks don't leave $600 sitting out on a countertop. Well, guess what? Grading card companies do all day long. So they just leave $600 cards laying around on a countertop all day. And so this is a sort of industry that is at very high risk of theft. And you will want security cameras everywhere, especially if you got people sending in thousands of cards. But you're just sending your cards to some goofy-ass middleman who says, yeah, pay me, I'll do it. And it's so bad. It's really a terrible, terrible thing to do. So I want to see middleman services go away slowly. I don't know if they'll ever 100% go away, but I will be on the side of telling you guys you need to submit your own cards. It's a much safer and more efficient way to get cards graded. And more efficient usually almost always adds up to cheaper. All right, Miles Bruce. Here we are, Miles. You got visiting Kakashi. You did it! Visiting Kakashi in the hospital. Here's Sakura and Hinata. Ooh, that's your rainbow card, huh? Do all the card grading companies grade the Pokemon poker cards? Right now, we know that BGS and SGC both grade them. But we don't... PSA currently, I don't think they grade it yet. I know, goofy-ass middleman. His name is Derek. All right, cool. That was for Miles Bruce. Check that out, Miles. So each pack comes with 2 rare cards. The holographic, this is the holo. And then this card has, like, rainbow in the lettering. It's a rainbow holo in the lettering. Sakura and Hinata. Mr. People in my country use middleman service for saving on shipping, taxes, import fees. They're almost our only option. I see what you're saying. So, but if you think about what that means that the middleman service probably also puts themselves in a position where they break some sort of law about importing and exporting cards. You know what I mean? So why is it if you sent the cards into grade, it's going to cost you a bunch of money on import fees, but if the middleman service does it, it doesn't cost them import-export fees? Well, it's simple. It's because they're lying on the form on how much the value of your card is. So they're lying to U.S. Export officers the value of your cards. That's my guess anyways. Miles Bruce. Mr. Miles. Let's see. You would be over here if you had a bag. You never pinged your Discord, just an FYI. Yeah, I did. Oh, he's right. I never pinged Discord. Maybe that's why it was kind of a slow stream. I'm sorry. How much time we got left? Well, everyone's basically here, but I'll go ahead and ping everyone anyways. Oops. I must have imagined doing this. My bad. I feel like everyone's here. We got 180 viewers. 180 people watch it and only one person mentioned it? Hey, That's okay. It's my job, not yours. You're supposed to know that. Just surprised. You guys are so good at noticing my mistakes usually. It costs less because they have an LLC and they can have conjoined shipping for everyone's cards. Michael Cusick, Michael, Miguel, Michael, Miles, Bruce. Mister, the real ones are here. We'll take free ones as our loyalty payment. Oh, look at that Chin Chow. Ping me harder, Oni-chan. There we go. Mod's lacking. Make me mod. I said it out the gate, says Molokayan. Molokayan, I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. What, you think I'm a psychic? Now we have Joseph Ortiz. Hey, mister, let me get a spot in the sublist and 40 on my SLAB-AWAY. Joseph! There we are, Joseph Ortiz. The sublist is almost done. Now 40 on your SLAB-AWAY. SLAB-AWAY. Whoa, the J's are huge. It is. Joseph Ortiz, you will end up with 101.5 remaining. Very good. Next order. Andrew Chavez, Venusaur, please. I have a bag. Okay, it looks like the Venusaur already sold. Mister said F last night. Nuh-uh. I would never. $57. Yay! Ta-da! Who's next? Eero Talljander. He also wants the Aircuz Venusaur. That's how you know the price was too good to be true. Because you get like 3 or 4 people trying to buy it at the same time. Yay! We have Mr. Sinna Afshar Zadigan for 2 live customs. I really feel like Final Fantasy cards are underpriced right now. Long-term holds can be profitable. I really like them. Here's Mary. Can you still snipe slabs, mister? Well, at this point, you would be a little late. Are you saying, are they snipeable these days? Yes. You need to snipe when the card is revealed, okay? You can't snipe. Like, if somebody buys it and then 5-10 minutes later you decide, you know what, somebody bought that, I'm going to snipe it. You can't do it that way. You got to snipe right away. Or else I'll be like, you ran out of time to snipe. All right. The next order is Levi Aga, who wants 1 team up. Ooh. Mr. Levi? Haha. Set that down. 1 team up. Sneep. Okay, and we have... Oh, what'd you pull? Nice. Cobalion Hyper Rare. Congratulations, man. Hyper Rare Snipe. And Charmander Reverse Holo. That was a really hot pack. That was for Levi Aga. Yay! Damn, dude. Whoever decided to finally put Pika Thumbs in the stream is the GOAT. Cheese recommended Pika Thumbs. There we go. I pulled that card from a $1 3-card pack. What? Okay, now we have Colby Rowe on. Hope your wife is doing better. She is. Yay! 15 Evolving Skies and 15 Ghost of the Past. So now it's time for me to get a new case of Evolving Skies out. Yippee! Yay! If you give me a moment, I need to go get a fresh case. I'll be right back. All right, a fresh case. Woohoo! So sexy, so delicious. Just makes me hungry. All right. And let me stack this up. What is this music, man? We still listen to Final Fantasy? Six fresh boxes. That looks nice. So 15 Ghosts of the Past too, huh? It's interesting because I think I am low on Ghosts of the Past. I need a fresh case of that too. I have about 3 cases of Ghosts of the Past remaining. For the Battle Booster, which sets are available to choose from? For the Battle Booster. You could do an Astral Radiance box if you'd like, or Chilling Rain, or Fusion Strike. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. You can also just do $100 of store credit if you prefer. 15 Ghost of the Past. So now I'm looking for that Ghost of the Past. And yes, it does look like we're out of Ghost. And I think I have to get a fresh case of the Ghost of the Past. So give me a moment. I'm once again leaving the room. Get my box cutter. Here we are. You know what? I was going to leave the whole case in the kitchen, but these are so popular, I'm just going to bring the whole case inside. You guys want to see a whole case? I know you do. Look at this. Ooh, sexy, right? That looks nice. All right. So I think I'll stack it vertically here in the back if I can. There we are. There's that Gem Heroes box. Let me put that away. Okay, so now we have it vertically stacked, and he wants 15 of them, huh? That's a lot of risk, Colby. Whew. So here we have a sealed display box for you. Let's see if we can pull you a Ghost Rare. Now, I might have to stock up on Ghost of the Past. It's been a good seller. Sells very well. One, two, three, 4. You need 4 boxes. I hate the waste that you produce from Ghost of the Past, though. Their packaging is the worst. I don't know why they decide to package their cards the way they do. I think it's terrible for the landfills. Companies that create this much waste should be charged for it. What kind of fun stuff is coming to the Pokebros? Just all kinds of stuff. Pokebros are always a little bit of a mystery. But you know, we have that jackpot card now is in the Pokebros. And so you can look forward to a nice jackpot card from time to time. And I have a lot of Japanese vintage coming. So I'm a big fan of putting Japanese vintage in there. I think it's a very fun thing to open up old 20-year-old cards. And then there's plenty of modern too. Like, I think there's lots of solid modern cards to send out and grade. we are. One of the problems we have with the Pokebras is at the $20 range, it's really hard to get very expensive cards in there. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. How much for the Ghost of the Past box? Will this just open? PSA 10, no rarity slabs and Pokebras. Oh yeah, for $1 bazillion. Wow, this is a big order. This order is $225. This guy's going deep, everybody. So this should be 15 right there. Let's count it up real fast. 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How dare you ping so late, says Jorge. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I forgot to. You should see the plastic waste at Intel. I believe you. It's probably crazy. It all goes into a landfill. Yeah, I say we hit companies with taxes based on the amount of pollution they're producing. So if you're Pokemon and you have a non-biodegradable booster pack full of chemical ink that goes onto the booster pack that will eventually seep into the dirt and cause cancer to humans, you should be taxed for that. Then the government can use that money to undo the damage you've done. And the reason that this is a great idea is because then the companies will be motivated, incentivized, you might say, to change their packaging so that their packaging is based more on what is healthy for humans and healthy for the planet. Here we are. You know, you can vote for people who want to pass those kinds of laws. Here we are. Yeah, but that fee tax will get dumped onto the consumer. Well, not if their competitors are willing to actually follow that incentive structure. You ready? Here's Pyroar and Espeon. I do have the bell. I swiped it earlier and forgot, and now I'm blaming Mister. Here's Drowsy. Hit that bell, guys, if you want YouTube to alert you when we're going live. This is a great live stream. We talk about a lot of fun subjects. We open up a lot of cards, so you see some cool stuff happening on this stream. Remember, Nogla came because he said he's seen the feet thumbnail. There was a feet thumbnail, and the title was You Up. And very ironically, not ironically, but very funny, Nogla shows up to that particular stream. Mister, how do you feel about Pop Series packs? You think they're a good investment? I don't know how I feel about them. They look okay. The question is, whenever you're, quote, investing into something, is it moving up in price? And how does it do compared to the overall hobby versus the top performers in the hobby? The thing is, nobody really knows what's going up and what's going down in price. That's just like the stock market. Like, if you just knew what was about to go up in price in the stock market, wouldn't you just go buy that and benefit from it? So, but you don't know. So it's like being able to predict what everyone's going to demand or what's already overpriced or what's currently underpriced. Oh, Glaceon. Nice, dude. You can't predict that stuff. It's unpredictable. That's why I think it's best to just collect what you love. Collect what you love so that you actually will be interested in holding long term. If everyone collected what they actually loved, that would suddenly reveal patterns in the market on what people are actually interested in, rather than speculation, which makes some cards appear to be very valuable, but really is just everyone jumping on the train hoping to get rich off of that card. Go Duck. Altaria. Yay! My favorite thing right now that we're opening, these fossil packs. First edition Dragonite, first edition Gengar, first edition Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, Haunter, Hitmonlee, what am I missing? Kabutops, Muck, Magneton, Hypno. All those cards are super iconic to people who actually have nostalgia for the actual cards. So these are, to me, these are the good bet. The problem is they're also very expensive. Are they too expensive? That's a question for you to think about. Like, do you think that Fossil is going to fall in price now? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that Pokemon card prices already fell from November pretty hard. And what's interesting is it seems the vintage cards don't really change in price, which is interesting because if everything else is falling in price, but vintage is staying the same price. That's kind of another way of saying vintage is going up in price, isn't it? Or the demand for vintage is much higher. So, you know, I like vintage a lot, and I'm wary of modern cards. But just remember, modern cards, one day they will be vintage. So with the modern cards, it's complicated too. You can make an argument that the cheapest price you will ever get on a modern card is probably while it's still in print and everyone's scared of it and it's falling in price. So everyone's scared, but they don't know when it's going to stop falling. So the cheapest price you might ever get modern cards at is whatever they're priced at right now. So it's just complicated. You know, everyone might be saying, oh, well, vintage is the very best thing to buy. And because of that, the price on vintage might be too high. Everything's in a sort of competition that way. And there's no crystal ball that will reveal your next best move. Oh, cold. All right, so Colby, right? Hold on, let me sneeze. Probably the COVID, right? That's why I'm sneezing. The dust in the room for sure. Mister, is a modern card even worth this? Maybe. So, Colby, you ready? Colby. Makes me think of the Colby Jack cheese. 2, 3, 4. I just love Astral. 5, 6. So much as soon he stops streaming at night and I say if I get private pre-recorded stream in my dreams. What? 7, 8, 9. Well, there's a lot of Ghosts of the Pasts. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah, come on. No luck. All right, but that is what we've come to expect. That was basically a full display box coming out of a sealed case, and that display box was cold. No ghost rare. Shows you how hard it is to grab those ghost rares. Sorry about that, Mr. Colby. You'll get lucky next time. Let's find your bag. He says, I have a small bag. Well, not anymore. You got a fat bag now. People are going to be talking about the epic size of your bag now. I have an Espeon from Neo Destiny. If I'm right, Holo 2. Here we are. Neo Destiny. I didn't think it had a. You mean Espeon? I think it means Espeon. Wait, we don't need K. We need C. Let's talk about Trump's house. Dude, he got raided. All right, Colby. Colin. Colby. Cody. Corey, Crandall, Curtis, Cody, Cindy, Cole. Colby Rowan, I don't see a bag. How old is this bag? I collect modern because of has happened with vintage. Now as an adult, I don't want to make the same mistake again. No problem, Cisco. Colby. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yay! For sure. That's right, Mr. Jorge. I almost called you George. Georgie. I guess the question with modern cards is the bottom of their price in, or do they need to fall in price? Like, are they overpriced currently? What's underpriced and what's overpriced? That's a great question. It's hard to tell. What's up, Joseph Jones? He says, how's the Cosmic Box? Not done yet. It's a little more than halfway done. Wow, that was a big order. Next up, we have Phoenix Reynolds. Mr. Been a while. Can I get 6 Lost Abyss? I might have a bag, says Phoenix Reynolds. CGC slabs or PSA slabs? Which one is better? They're both equal. Small order, nothing crazy. The only thing that matters is the card on the inside. You can call me Bestie. Sorry about typo, I'm snacking. Raid my chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! You ready, Phoenix Reynolds? Oh, Mr. Phoenix. Oh, my. Phoenix liked Vans. Do you think CGC grading has gotten more lenient? Maybe it hasn't. Have you guys considered maybe we learned to be more strict on what we send? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide, but we might have gotten better at not sending them bad cards. Deep down inside, does it bother you that other PokeTubers use your name in vain? Thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain. They're all going to hell. There you are. I don't really watch any other YouTube. When I get off work, I watch financial videos. I watch stuff with my wife. To tell you the truth, I almost watch zero other Pokemon content. Sometimes when I'm sitting on the toilet pooping, I'll watch like a card rip and ship channel on TikTok just to see like what were their cool ideas. Some of them have like little bells. I think that's cool, but then over time I've started to realize it's kind of annoying the little bell is. So I decided no bell. But yeah, I don't really watch any card content, like almost zero card content. And so I don't hear anything that gets said about me. All I know is I go live and here you guys are hanging out with me. I think we have a great thing. We have fun conversations, and sometimes we have difficult conversation that some of those guys won't touch. And the reason they won't touch is because all they care about is whether or not you will subscribe and give them money. I don't care if you give me money. I just, I want to be honest about the things I believe, what's going on in my head. And Peter Withrow has a bag in the back there. So I'll usually share, like, even if I have an unpopular opinion, like not liking dogs, for example. They even train like Hollywood actors how to be more likable, stuff like that. But I don't care about any of that. I like the free exchange of ideas. And I don't really worry about anything else. I don't really think about my prices either, to tell you the truth. I've heard people say, oh, your prices are high. And so I've heard that. But then the next day, I would just sell all of those booster packs and it'd be like, I don't know, somebody's buying them. You know what I mean? So I don't really think about it too much. I know when I started this live stream, like 3 years ago, I started, and I had so many haters. I had tons of haters that were calling me a scammer. They were saying I was the worst thing ever, and I ignored all of them. Now we have almost 50,000 subscribers, and we have such a crazy network and community. It's like, sometimes you just got to ignore people's criticisms and do your own thing. You know what I mean? That's true in life, because sometimes it's your fear of other people's criticisms that hold you back in life. You know what I mean? And the sooner you learn to just completely ignore them, the better. Here we are. Better to ignore them. Besides that, back when I was growing my TheCardconomist channel, what I remember is I was getting negative attention over there. People would use my name in their video or whatever, their Reddit post. And then that day I would get a bunch of new subscribers. Because people would come over and they'd meet me and they'd go, oh, well, you're not the bad guy that I was told that you were. And it's as simple as that, you know what I mean? I also want to point out, I don't really spend any time at all talking shit on any of the other PokeTubers. My stance has always been that it's better to make friends, not enemies, on a place like YouTube. And I've always said that I like all the PokeTubers because they bring in new people into the hobby. So, I'm not like that. I don't like to stand up and talk shit on anyone. Phoenix Reynolds. So, if there's people out there and all they're doing is talking shit on me over and over and over again, they could do that all day. In the meantime, my channel is growing. I'm making card sales. I'm grading cards, and my collection's growing. So I don't care what they have to say about me. And then I don't talk any shit on them. And that's it. That's how we do stuff over here. I'm focused on the content. That strategy works very well in life, I think. Eero Talljander. Ooh, Mr. Eero. Alex says, I'm friends with Andrew Tate. Okay, so Eero says, I have a 25 on store credit. Use it to order this, please. Well, you have a 57 order. Did you have another one? Hold on. Oh, I see. Here we are. You had two of them. I'm in Germany, so Mr. is basically all I got. See, Coeli? I'm all you got. I'm just teasing. Use it to order this, please. One live, one chilling rain. Can you please refund 57 from the Venusaur? Yes, sir. So, Eero, we'll start with the $57 refund. Where's your alien friend at? I know he or she is with you. Don't lie. E.T. phone home. Friend. All right. Eero. We're issuing the refund now, Mr. Talljander. There we go. Now, the rest of the order. One live, one chilling rain. Okay, we got chilling rain right here. Yay! Mr. Best Feet Pick Taker. Can't deny that. I do a pretty good job. I'm pretty proud of it. I ask you to find someone who doubts my feet picture taking skills. Mister, I'm going to work out to you today. That's weird sounding. Yeah, pump it. All right, Eero. Master Eero. Yeah, Jermo says hot. In Pang. No homo. Oh, well, you said no homo, so now everything's cool. All right, here we are. I'm going to work out for you today. It's so hot. Mister didn't sneep. Meme stocks, pokies. Here we are, 8.22. There we go. Yay! And that's when Mr. calls no mo. What time is it? It's 5:26. We're going to keep going. I think I'm going to stop around 6 p.m. So we're going to go for about 45 more minutes. Okay, we have this order from Martin Vanlerberg. 2 jobless reincarnations. All right, we love this set. This is the set with the cat girl in it. 2 Pokemon Go English. Here we are. Keep giving that motivation for him to break some sweat. 100 for no cards? Wow. What? No mo. We got Gengar in the front. Beautiful Gengar Mimikyu. We're going to get Magikarp in the front here. We're going to get Slugma-Balls in the front. Slugma-Balls. We get a cheap Grimmsnarl 10. There we go. What's your favorite grading company from a monetary perspective? Ooh, they're all, well, PSA sells the easiest in my opinion. CGC is not bad as long as you're getting like pristines and perfect grades. So if you can get pristine and perfect, then yeah, CGC is great. But if CGC gives you a bunch of bad grades, then, you know, that's no fun. So here we are. Sneep. Yeah, PSA is still my favorite. It's just that their grading costs a bit more. But the grading cost was down for the month of July. So I sent out some cards to PSA because of that. And we'll see how they turn out. Bye, Burrell. Do you have more Pikachu slabs? Of those $17 Pikachu slabs, I don't think I do. Hollow? I counted statistics wrong again. 99% Pokies, 1% girlfriend. What? What are you referring to? Okay, we got 2 hollows on this one. That's for Martin Vanlerberg. My TCC return, if I don't get any big pulls here, that is. Okay, Martin, let's find your bag. So, Martin, was this just the one bag? Do you use PSA website to see pop reports? All the time? Constantly, actually. One of my most common things that I do is I study populations on every card. And the better you start to understand PSA populations for every single card, the better grasp you have on the overall hobby. So that when you look at a card, you go, oh, that one's actually quite rare. And his price does not reflect that. And when that occurs, that's when you know something is underpriced. And, you know, the whole trick to finding a card that is overpriced or underpriced is you have to disagree with the population on what the price is, or with the average buyer on what the price is. When a card is underpriced, the funny thing is, you're the only one who sees it. No one else sees it. Because if everyone else already knew that that card was underpriced, they would just go buy it until it was correctly priced. So you have to be a bit tenacious to be able to detect when a card is too cheap or overpriced, for example. Maybe that's one of my skills, is having that sort of whatever the word is. What did I just use? Tenacity. So I have a bit of tenacity. I like to disagree sometimes. And so when I see a card and I think it's underpriced, I go for it. I say, I think everyone's wrong about this card. And when I see a card and it's kind of too high in a price, I go, I think everyone's wrong about that price. So being disagreeable that way works out when your whole job is trading. Martin Vanderberg. Of course, you have to be right. You can't just be disagreeable. You just have to be capable of going against the current and being like, all right, I think everyone has not figured this thing out. All right, Martin, we shipped you before. This should be easy. Yay, it's very easy. I have a PSA card that's Pop 18 and none is on the market right now. Could I post it and make my own set price? You can, but just because you can set your own price doesn't mean you can set it to 10 million. You have to kind of guess what the people are willing to pay for it. All right, so let's see. We're going to call this Kids Toy, Kids Toys. And we're going to mark the value down. Yay! Mr. Buy me an air conditioner. First, I have to buy healing for my COVID because I have COVID 2020. All right, very cool. I have the older, unupgraded version. We have an order now from Brooks Bellinger. Oh, Brooks. 3-star berth for Marcel Torres. All right, you got it for Marcel Torres. I like how you typed his name. You put spaces between it to try and make it so that, you know, PayPal doesn't read the name. I have to say, Brooks, that probably won't stop them, though, because if you've ever done any software programming, it's very easy for software to just remove spaces, right, in order to read text. Very simple. Mister, you need to buy me Burger King. I guess the only question is, does PayPal actually do that to try and determine secret messages in your PayPal messages? And I think they probably do, because they're an older company and they got lots of money to do that kind of software. So that software will probably read Marcel Torres very easily. Oh, look at this Incineroar. Cold. New sets don't show love to Arcanine like they used to. Good point. Maybe we'll get a nice Arcanine before Sword and Shield is over. All right, that was for Brooks. Brooks! Collect call from Bow with what? Put periods and commas. There we go. So that was for Marcel, except I put it into Brooks's bag. Oops. And now we've got Coeli Jimenez. Can I cut 5 MLP and open a box of Shiny Star V? Yes, sir. You're cutting My Little Pony? That makes no logical sense to me. I mean, it is the most fantastic card set. Why would anyone want to cut My Little Pony? That makes no sense to me. Okay, here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! My Little Pony. I'm going to send some My Little Pony off to grade. And when they're done, I'm going to sell them. No, I'm going to put My Little Pony slabs in the live customs for like $100 a slab. Just to mess with you guys. So I'll get some My Little Pony pulled, send it off to like PSA, CGC, SGC, whoever grades it. And then when it comes back, I'm going to take the little My Little Pony slab and put in that live custom for a made-up price of $100 per slab. And you're going to pull it out of there and it'll be yours. I have 2 ponies to be graded by TCCG. All right, here goes. Coeli. You've got Rarity. This one's empty. So not every pack comes with the holo, I guess. This one doesn't. Okay, you've got DJ Pony. That's an ultra rare, according to the card rarity. There we go. Cut them. I haven't seen Space Knight in a while. Space Knight was just here the other day. All right, see that? Beautiful. All right, and now they're destroyed. Yay! So, a box of Shiny Star. Let's do it. Ooh. What's up, Aaron Michaels? I like this song. What's the name of this one? Yoshi's Woolly World. Ooh. Bring up. Who remembers playing Yoshi in Smash Brothers and you would just spam ground pound because you weren't very good at anything else? Hey, I watch your videos all the time and buy Pokemon a lot. Just never knew how to here on YouTube. What's up, Aaron? This is my YouTube live stream. We go live pretty much every single day of the week, and you can buy cards live to be open in the live stream. You can also see a display of slabs for sale in the background, and those slabs are always for sale. One of the nice things about this channel is we always have interesting slabs for sale. We also have live customs where you could pull a slab out of a live custom for 20 bucks, but you have a much higher odds that you don't and that you just lose your money. And then Pokebras are kind of like the live customs. They're custom made boosters, but instead of slabs, you pull raw cards. Oh, look, it's Dragapult. Oh, that's Charizard. Okay, you got some hollows. I'll trade these. I wonder, is Chase getting mad fish? Chase getting mad fish. Oh, right. Chase is a fisherman. A man who fishes. Ooh, lovely. Mister, I know you captured El Chupacabra. It's somewhere. Show us. That's right. But I'll never show you. He doesn't exist. Simply doesn't exist. Dartrix. Okay, so far the box is good, by the way. You've pulled Charizard, and we don't know what your full art's going to be yet. There's Pikachu. So Pikachu's a nice code pull as well, in my opinion. Ah, there we go. So now we have one of your full arts, and it is the Pokekid. So that's a bit of a disappointment. Pokekid's not going to be one of the chase pulls. But you got Pikachu and Charizard code cards. That's nice. Okay, what else? Urshifu. Melodic. Okay, we got Phalanx. That's Joe Biden's favorite card. Urshifu. Tippity tap, tippity tap. Forgot to donate my full art fisherman to you. Hey, I want a full art fisherman. There's a Blastoise and a Ditto. There we go. Boy, the Kirby music is really great. Oh, no. Your other full art... Ooh, I like this Farfetch'd. But your other full art is the Crobat. Now, when Crobat came out, he was fantastic. But the problem is, they turned him into a promo. And so, he's just too common of a card. He's really not rare. Because you can get him guaranteed as that promo. I think that really affected him. They did that to Dragapult, too. So, yeah... That was not a Marnie or Charizard box, that's for sure. Also, not a God Pack box. I want Magikarp Body Pillow for some reason. Because he's got those juicy blowjob lips. Ooh, look at this. I have a lot of Crobat, says Coeli. I'm sorry. Crobat caused COVID. All right, Coeli, are we creating a new box for you by chance? New bag for you? I think we are, right? I think we are. All right, new bag, Coeli. Are we? Looking around now. I think we are. What's up, Justin? Justin Wayne. He's like Bruce Wayne. Show us Bigfoot. Come on, we won't tell. You guys want to go for a walk around my house? And the sun's up. It looks lovely outside. Donate the hollows? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Keeps your bag small. Of course, if we went for that walk, it would mean people will have to wait to see their pulls. There we go. By the way, Prune Juice Lady is not gone. She was here today and yesterday. So yesterday, my wife and I were just doing some work by the front door, and she peered into our front door. She was standing in our driveway, and she like bent over and stared through the window of our front door. And then today, she actually rang our doorbell and asked for a popsicle. I'm not lying to you. I would not lie to you about these things. So Prune Juice Lady is still here. And she is very, very old. She has a bewildered look in her eyes. And I told her we, in fact, did not have popsicles, which was a lie. We actually did have popsicles. So I lied to her. I feel bad. Not very Christian of me. So she's still here, and she must be like 1,000,000 years old. I love Prune Juice Lady. Yeah, she's out there somewhere. I'll try to capture her on film sometime. Sounds like dementia. Are they feeding her? I'm sure they are. I think she's just bored or something. Omar Faba. I think he's new. Mr. Omar Faba. He says, I'll try 4 Ghosts of the Past and 1 Evolving Skies. He's looking for that Ghost of the Past snipe. You got it, mister. Here we are. Prune Juice Lady takes over the stream. No, she's very feeble. She walks extremely slow. She's got like that crazy hunch. And we keep our doors locked because of her. I used to not worry about it as much, leaving the front door locked, because I go in and out of it so much during the daytime. Mister, say you have a slab on the table, and it sells, and there's more people wanting the slab, and I have one in Pokestand. Am I able to say so in chat? No, no advertising in the live stream. It's a good question, though. Thanks for asking. But we don't want to incentivize people to say, hey, he got to advertise. I should advertise in order to remain competitive because I'm missing out on sales that he's getting. So we will turn into an advertisement billboard live chat if we did that. However, in the future, I guess I'm open-minded to doing advertisements for people, but no, we can't have the live chat turn into an advertising chat. They have that problem on Reddit all the time, by the way. I remember it. And Reddit started establishing all kinds of rules because it was such a big problem. Law, she's the reason you lock your door? That's a good problem. Yeah, well, we live out in the middle of nowhere, so we don't like live in the city where you have a high chance of theft and there's a bunch of young men or anything like that. She wants a popsicle, mister. She did. She asked for a popsicle. Weird. All right, here we are. Omar Faba. Oops. Mister, so close to 50K. Yeah, we're close, man. We're very close. Okay. What do we got? Cold. Why didn't you give it? No, because I don't want her to get this idea that she can come over to my place and ask for food. We don't want her coming over here. She's a liability. She's going to trip on her front porch, and then her family's going to sue us or some weird thing. All cold, Mr. Omar. Boop. Wait, so her name has changed now. She's not Prune Juice Lady. She's Popsicle Stick Lady. All right. Show us the devil visits you. Show us. Did these all fit in a sleeve? That'd be so funny if they did. Thanks, mister. Makes sense. I can hear the whiners now. There's a lot of people who are, they've chosen very nicely not to advertise at all. And so when they see someone else get away with advertising, they go, well, why don't I get to advertise? And they say stuff like, well, I would have asked. Hey, there we go. Isn't that interesting? Now it fits. Okay, Omar. After every lie, Mistress Pee-Pee gets bigger. Oh, yeah. Here we are. Let's see. What can I lie about? Reminds me of that scene from Shrek 2. Remember the Pinocchio scene where he's got a lady's thong on or something like that? Say something crazy like, I'm wearing ladies' underwear. I'm wearing ladies' underwear. His nose didn't grow. Wait, are you wearing ladies' underwear? No? His nose starts growing. It's a great scene. I don't know if you guys remember that one. That's pretty old. There we are. Hey, Mr. Omar. Regilio Torres. Hello, mister. I hope you're having a good day. I have a bag 3 lost abyss for Regilio Torres. Regilio. So this is a Tuesday, by the way. Tuesdays and Mondays are 2 of the slowest days of the week for card sales. And I don't know, we're getting steady sales. It's kind of interesting, you know? 7 for 10, says Coeli. And Pidgeot. Caca. I set the alarms off at school because I took my shoes off. Mister, you know what? You're all right. So, Regilio with the NAR. It's Tuesday, isn't it? That's right. TCCG 10 underwear. I should sell underwear. That'd be an interesting product to sell. What kind of crazy merchandise would you guys like me to sell? Like weird stuff. If I could sell anything that wasn't Pokemon cards, what would you want me to sell? So Curtis Michael Noskier, he's asking for 1 Pogo promo pack, but the $3 is under our $7 limit. So the problem with that order is one of those dollars will just go to PayPal because of PayPal's, what do you call it, flat fee. They have a flat fee that they always charge, no matter how big or how small the transaction is. So the smaller the transaction gets, the larger the margin is going to that flat fee. Does that make sense? You end up just giving all the money to the flat fee. All right. Whew. Baklava. Mister, we know God visits you. Show us. We won't tell anyone. Who? God? God visits me? Who's next? Joseph Jones. I have a box. 10 bulk grades on anything. Please don't spend too much time trying to pre-grade. Just grab any 10s. Okay, Joseph Jones. He wants 10 bulk grades. You got it, man. Now, it is so bright in here that it's going to start hurting my eyes very soon. We'll just tell the sunlight to go away. Quip toenails. He wants 10s. Let's just take a look in here, because if you got some nice pulls, I would have put it in here first, right? So you do a thing where you already send off a lot of your cards, and there's not a lot left over to send. I want my Toad. Your what? Let's check this bag too real fast. Grade the Fire Energy. It is gradable, and it probably would sell for about $80 as a 10, if I had to guess. Assuming it's a first edition Fire Energy that you're referring to. So he wants 10 bulk grades. Man, I don't know. It's tough because you have so many cards. That actually looks pretty clean. Ryulu? We ought to create a don't grade bag by now, so that I don't have to, whenever you make a request like this, I can just avoid that bag. I think we discovered you had some untapped cards in the other box, didn't we? I'm surprised the Gengar slab hasn't been slabbed away or purchased. To be honest, everyone's slab away slot must be filled. Dude, you're not joking. There's a ton of slab aways right now. Ugh. All right, let's see. Oh, right. Here we go. Nice. You got lots more cards, man. The English League, yeah, that looks great. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, here we go. That's a seriously good card to grade. Oh, those are easy choices. That looks really nice too. Oh my God, you got lots, man. What's up, Juan Jimenez? That's borderline. This is don't grade. We didn't do a pre-grade on your stuff before, have we? Ain't no way this is live, mister. You need to take out your wife on a date. It's live. She's working too, though. Actually, she just got off work. About 50 minutes. It's 50? Oh my God, no more orders, guys. How's it almost 6 already? This would probably be 9. So this will probably be 9. You might grade it anyways. Oh, this looks fantastic. I love this card. Bit thinner on the right side than the left. Just a bit. Also, I think I saw a white dot in the bottom left-hand corner. Ah, this looks great. So Pikachu, Ryu. So let's count these up first. We're at 6. Boy, I've been coughing all day. I like your Riolu, but I don't know if he's that valuable. Let's see. This bag also says hits. Let's just traverse this real fast. That's so cute. Prish. Some hollows. Charmander, Eevee, Kokobo, Lapras, Hypno, Gengar. It's kind of nice. Judge, Slurpuff. I mean, this card's nice. These aren't really the same caliber of hits. Vincent Noel. Okay. How do you buy cards on here? How's it going, Aaron Michaels? So we use PayPal, and you just go to the menu and see what you want to buy, and then you buy it with PayPal. Leave me a message telling me what you bought. And you also tell me a little bit about your bag, and do some reading around in the menu. There's a lot of reading to do because it kind of teaches you how it all works. All right, so how many were we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Damn, the man with the plan, Schneider. Did he finally get arrested? Who got arrested? Yay! All right. Give us a tour of your backyard. What? Dan, hide your kids, hide your wife, Schneider. Here we are. That's an interesting sleeve this is in. Do you plan on giving away cheese donated card before you call it a day? That's a good question, Psycho Crusher. Mister, how many spots are left in the cosmic break? About half the box is left. Less than half. Dan's probably been to Epstein Island? Maybe. Give us a tour of the prune juice lady's house. The scissors you use to snip. Ooh, love this. There we go. Magikarp Whale Lord. So nice. Oh, don't drop it. Okay, here is this lovely Pikachu. Cheese promised to donate his smelly life. Would you peg the prune juice lady for 3 slots in the large? Aaron says, Myrrh. Thor Bladed says, Mister, go take your wife to get some frozen yogurt. I got your back. Thanks, man. You're funny. I don't even think there is frozen yogurt out here. We could go to the store and buy a tub of ice cream. We're in a very rural area. There's not a lot of places to go, to be honest. If we drove about 35 minutes into Osage Beach, then there's probably some yogurt or something like that out there. But our air conditioning is broken in our car, and I don't have time to fix our car because I'm busy working. And she doesn't do it because she doesn't like to mess with cars. So the car has no air conditioning currently. And that means we don't go anywhere, which is what we already do. Yay! All right. So this is for you, Mr. Joseph Jones. Joseph, you got a lot of cards, man. We got to take a day and just do all Joseph Jones cards. How far along is the pack break? Now I got to move up there and open a Froyo shop. You could. There's actually plenty of need for new shops to be opened out here, and you'd probably be successful. Joseph Jones. And this is going to say 8.9? 8.9. Thank you, Joseph. Yay! Next up, we've got Francisco Cruz. One live, appreciate you, mister. Is there a need for boba shops out there? Yeah, there's a need for everything. We don't even have fried chicken where I live. Only the stores sell fried chicken. Okay, Francisco. Oh, what a beautiful Golduck and, Psyduck and Slowpoke. Mr. Francisco, let me grab your bag. Aha. Fantastic pull. Yay. Is there a Chipotle? Let me look. Here, let me look. I'm curious. Chipotle near me. We'll go to maps. Well, it doesn't know where I'm at, it looks like. Choose starting point. Here you are. Okay, so I've given it my address. The nearest Chipotle, you listening, is 1 hour and 2 minutes away from me in Jefferson City, if I had to guess. That looks like Jefferson City, which is the capital of Missouri. Yeah, yes, I think that is. Yes, that's Jefferson. Yep, so there is no Chipotle, not even in Osage Beach, that means. Joseph says, holy Jesus, that's far. Yeah, you want to see it? So here's where I live, right? That's the Huckleberry Hill address, and then this is Jefferson all the way up there. Not much out there. Just not a lot of restaurants. And yet people want to move here because of the beautiful lake. And so to me, it's like an opportunity of there's just, a lot of infrastructure that could be built over here, but nobody has built it yet. That's kind of how the world works, right? Like, where did Las Vegas come from, or San Francisco? They didn't exist before in the past. Somebody came down and built it. All right, we got Eero Talljander, one hot My Little Pony live custom. That was a live custom, says Coeli. Did I open the wrong thing? Oh, no. Hold on. I have to correct it. Oh, Francisco, I have to take it away. I'm sorry, my mans. He did not order a Pokebra. We may not change the order of the live customs. Oops. Well, let's hope the Pokebra is hot. That was hot. That's a nice little pull, isn't it? It's cute. All right, hold on. That goes back into the Pokey Bros. Excuse me. Live custom for Francisco Cruz. Now, it could still be hot. Part of the attraction is being away from all the Chipotles. Oh, it's still hot. Woohoo! All right. Sorry, Eero. It's going to Francisco, number 2. Well, you were just fated to have good luck. Look at that. That's PSA 9, Brock's right on. Beautiful. All right. Congratulations, man. That's a Gym Heroes vintage pull. Yay! Now, the reason I say sorry to Eero is because he was next, and he also ordered a live custom. Shoot, that's better in my opinion. I agree, it's already graded, and it's a vintage hollow. All right, Eero, that is a cold pull. I'm sorry, man. It was almost yours. You were very close to it. Put this in your bag. I like the Salamence card. He's kind of nice. All right. Yeah, that was an oof. Oof. The next Pokebro is about to pull that Psyduck, too. We have a big order from Blaine Vadrine. 16 Ghost of the Past. All right, Mr. Blaine. Mr. Blaine. Ugh. All right, I got a whole display box out. Way to snitch, Coeli. Oh, my God. Damn, how many cards this guy got? It's over 9,000. What are you talking about? Still taking orders? No, I'm afraid I'm done, but we'll be back on tonight, too. We do a double live stream every day. That's enough for live customs for me. It was a sign. Just slabs from now on. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough out there with the live customs. Live customs are like pretty much gambling, you know? It's a gamble. If you think about it, let's say you have a $100 card. You need 4 guys to pull 1 cold pack so that 1 guy can pull a hot pack. So the live customs really are, they're like scratcher tickets or whatever you want to call it, but they're risky. The only thing good I can say about the live customs is that the number of spots in the live customs is pretty much just dictated by the cheapest buy it now price of the actual slab. Here we are. Okay. Oh man, I leave this cup, but it doesn't. There it goes. I hate all of this boxing in the Yu-Gi-Oh packs. It's so ridiculous. So Blaine's doubling down? Wait, was Blaine originally? No, it wasn't Blaine. It was another guy named Colby who was originally buying these. Ghost Rare Blue Eyes incoming, says Thor Bladed. Possibly. Or Dark Magician Girl. What's up, TJT? There we are. Very good. Ooh. I was tempted to make my title today fighting Pokemon card. Wait, what did I make my title today? Oh yeah, fighting Pokemon card inflation by printing more cards. I guess I went through with it. I was debating whether or not to call it that. All right, here goes. So I was thinking about that inflation bill, the bill that's supposed to fight inflation by printing a lot more money. All right, here we are. Sneap. Throw that back. Is Blue Eye still a thing? What does that tell you? There you go. A little snip in there. Is it no longer safe to drink rainwater anywhere in the world? Oh, it is no longer safe to drink rainwater anywhere in the world. Really? Wow. That is a sad statistic, man. Sad piece of data if it's true. Well, I'm assuming that's because, you know, rainwater is gathered from a large area and then transferred around the world, and then eventually it's rained, right? Maybe that's because every part of the world is industrialized now. Forever chemicals. Let me read it. Rainwater is no longer safe to drink. Study finds, this was posted 3 hours ago, study finds rainwater no longer safe to drink anywhere on Earth. A recent study has found rainwater is no longer safe to drink anywhere on Earth. Researchers at Zurich University found that water is unsafe due to the presence of forever chemicals, which have been found in remote places. According to the study, the rainwater contains per and poly substances, PFAS, human-made chemicals used in consumer and industrial product. Researchers said these chemicals don't break down in the environment. Based on the latest U.S. guides for PFOA in drinking water, rainwater everywhere would be judged unsafe to drink. Although in the industrial world we don't often drink rainwater, many people around the world expect it to be safe to drink, and it supplies many of our drinking water sources. Wow. We're headed toward a distant, not a distant, what do they call that? A dystopian future. Here we are. Oh no, Omicron has gotten in the water supplies. I heard recently that smoking cigarettes is actually bad for you too. Oh my God. All right, good luck. Any Umbreon slabs? For once, yes, actually. I got Umbreon slabs today. Hold on. So this is a beautiful, pristine Umbreon slab from the 25th anniversary collection. Ooh, for $275. Gotta be a ghost rare. So this is going to be for Blaine Vadrine. I don't know. Our rainwater when I was a kid was so different. That's why I'm so big now. All right, here we are. Cold. Gotta be a ghost rare. I don't know, man. Not necessarily. Next box, ghost rare. Yeah, it's always the next box. Cold. I only drink filtered water with my bugs. Do you think Anne Hecheche was sacrificed to the Illuminati? Definitely. Are orders closed? I'm afraid they are. Okay, that's cold. 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 Oh, man. That's right, Salinity. Last pack. Ah, sorry, Blaine. Woo! That was a whole display box. No ghost rare. Wow, those are really ridiculous. It's the government seeding the clouds, mister. Oh, my God. Oh. Now, I know you guys are thinking, damn, that's so rough. But that's exactly how the ghost rares get pulled. They're not common at all. A bunch of cold ones come out, and then eventually a ghost rare comes out. Blaine Vadrine, you have a big fat bag now, just full of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows. A whole block of them. All right, Blaine. Set you here for the moment. And actually, Blaine, we'll move you to this gray box for larger bags. Pokemon needs a more rare card. Well, they kind of have it. Like, how often do we pull the alternative art Giratina or the Rainbow Rare Pikachu? You know what I mean? Some cards really are rare with Pokemon. All right, now we have Giovanni Bonaire, 6 Ass Troll Radiance. You got it, man. I won't be surprised if we hear of another celebrity dying. I won't be surprised if we hear about all kinds of people dying, because that's what happens. Every day goes by, we all get older. The government got a cloud machine in Missouri. That's right. Pokemon just need numbered cards. Right, then they can print too many of those too, right? Alex Jones locked up? They're locking up Alex Jones. 1 battle booster. Wow, 1 battle booster. Boy, I do have a cough today. I wonder what that's all about. There we go. I spent $700 on Vivid and never pulled the Pikachu, says James Butler. You know what's funny about that, James? Now that Pikachu goes for about $400. Please ship my bag, says Giovanni. You got it, man. Oh, God. We got Illuminati conspiracy... I can't speak. Conspiracy theorists in the chat. Oh, no! They're going to say, oh, no, we got an NPC in the chat. Why did they raid Trump? Because they don't want him to run again. So they're grabbing every personal piece of his information so they can try and dig dirt up on him. That's why I honestly feel that's what it is. Oh, yeah, he's got some paperwork he wasn't supposed to have. That's why we need to break into his house and take all of his stuff away. Here's Hippodon. Here's Myena. I don't feel like it's fully been explained. I want to hear more about it. I'm open-minded, okay? I'm open-minded to hearing why the FBI broke into somebody who was about to run for president's house. Slab rotate before the end of the stream? We could do that. Radiant Howlucha. They should have treated Clinton the same way. Right, exactly. It was the Krabby Patty secret formula, says Giovanni B. Right. He learned the truth on aliens. Oh. I think they realize he has a shot at winning presidency, and they're getting scared, in my opinion. And so they're going to raid his house, and then they're going to have every single piece of dirt that they can use. I don't know what they will find. It's weird, though, because it does not make me want to vote against him. It makes me want to vote for him. The fact that the FBI is in there. It makes you want to elect somebody that will, like, disband the FBI, literally. And maybe he would after this, you know what I mean? After he's had his home broken into this way. Maybe he would disband them or just throw their leadership out. Imagine Trump actually stole some documents on aliens. Here we are. Didn't Clinton get impeached? Isn't that worse? Call the ambulance for Mister. Do you know who really killed JFK? Just ask what is the least popular Pokemon in your opinion. Things were so much better under Trump. All right, here, let me put this back. All right, there we go. The FBI director was appointed by Trump. Eben Wrong says, I'm afraid they might try to JFK him. I think they're going to get Keanu Reeves. People really say defund the FBI. Mister, you know they found illegal documents from the huge house. DeSantis, says Mike Side, if we order, will they be opened tonight? They're trying to scrutinize Trump and make him the worst president in history, but he's just too real. All right, let's get this music playing. Boop. Oh, right, Giovanni wanted to be shipped. Oh, I'm so distracted. Here we are. Yay! Giovanni Bonaire. And how heavy is this? It's pretty heavy. Get this label printed. Print! They're trying to scrutinize Trump. Don't even need to find the illegal acts. Oops. There we go. I'm trying to buy the Umbreon. I'm a bit dumb. How do I pay? Yes, you pay through PayPal. You can find a link to it in the description. Pirates Enjoyer says Fossil Pack Break. You got it. I messaged you on Discord several nights ago about your website. Let me know your thoughts. My wife started working on it again because I was pushing her, and she actually started working on the website. I would like her to work on the website and be the website person because she's really, really knowledgeable about technology. Even if you're a Democrat, it's hard to argue against the fact that Biden is possibly the worst administration in history. Bad press for Trump is better than no press. They want the IRS to take our money, so we can't buy Pokies. An FBI raid into a previous president who's going to run again. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just seems like a political hit on your opponent. Like, so if a Republican was in office and he can send the FBI over to investigate a Democrat who's about to run for office and who might actually have a legit chance at winning. Yeah, I don't know. It seems very bad. Coeli Jimenez, 10 hidden fates. Oh, Coeli, anything for you, Coeli. The FBI want to know if he's wearing boxers or brief. They're after the P tape. They're after the P tape. Mister, that's what Fox News wants you to think. You know, Donald Trump would say stuff like, the media is the enemy or something like that. And I'd be like, wow, that is wrong. And what a terrible thing to say about the media. And it's like over time, I actually completely agree with them. It's like over time, I've swapped sides and I'm like, wow, I'm convinced of that argument. And then the other thing he would say is, oh, the deep state. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Conspiracy theorist. Now he's getting raided by the FBI before he can run for president again. It's like, wow, that actually seems like what you would not do. I would look them up if I could. It's not letting me pay as friends and family. You can't pay as friends and family. You can only pay as goods and services. I bet they found the P drawer. Here goes. Mr. Coeli ordered 10 Hidden Fates. Can I still pay as goods? Yes, you can. That's the only way to pay. I'm back. Finished a workout. Legs are killing me, says Brenton. It's true. F the media. What if it's rival Republicans that don't want him running against them? Well, yeah, I mean, that's an issue as well. How do you feel about the TikTok Pokemon market? I've seen tons of channels. I think that TikTok's an interesting platform to sell Pokemon cards on. I have nothing against it. I prefer YouTube. I think YouTube's more powerful. And that's why I stream here and not on TikTok. Also, I think you just get a better screen. All right, you ready? Would you watch a Trump sex tape? Oh my God, no, I wouldn't. My eyes would need bleaching. Well, right off the bat, you pull Bonnet. Now, you would think that's a good thing, but it's actually a bad thing. This lowers your odds of pulling another full art. But let's see what happens. You know, anything can happen. Misty's determination. Bonnet's kind of a creepy-ass Pokemon. Isn't it something like his evil soul is trapped in the toy, and the toy was, like, thrown away? Here's Celesteela. All right, this is looking like a Bonnet Celesteela box. Dude. Done. Give me that beautiful Umbreon. Sounds good, man. There's Ekans. Cancel my Pogo promo. I'll order later. Sounds good, man. Here's Pinsir. Okay, Pinsir. Oh, I love this song. Here's Paris. Matang. Oh, man, you're pulling all the bad Pokemon. It's so good. Oh, no, not a Pinsir box. Giovanni. And... yay, Caterpie. You're in Caterpie gang now. All right, so the good news about your box is that at least it had a shiny full art in it. Because sometimes a box can be so bad, it doesn't even have that. My favorite, good old Dick Pinch. Everything they accuse Trump of, Biden is still doing. But crickets from the FBI. Here we are. All right, look at that. Cool. Cancel that. Mr. Coeli. Here we are. That's why I keep my Hidden Fates ETB sealed, says Danny Adams. It's tough pulling the Charizard. It's tough. Okay. So now we have an order from Joseph Campolongo. Add titty chips to my pokey bag. Titty chips? What does that mean? Add titty chips to my pokey bag. I have no idea what titty chips are. All right. No clue, Joseph. Next up, we have Curtis Nosquier. 2 Pogo promos. So you just mentioned to cancel these, and I suppose I will then. Yeah, it was your turn next, Mr. Curtis. Let's see. I've opened the 2 Shining Fates. All right, y'all going to bed now. Have a nice night, Mr. Coeli. Yes, it's late in Germany. That Rainbow Ganger Mimikyu is sweet. He is. I wonder if they found the elevator video. Okay, Curtis, you have gotten the refund on that. And now we have an order for Sansane. He wants 4 packs of Astral. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is for Astral Radiance Sansane. Mister, can you slug my balls? Sleep. I want to see Trump's video with that porn star. You're talking about Corn Star. Stormy Daniels. President Donald Trump didn't like little girl, at least I don't think. Here's Failings. Lock her up, says Mike Side. Oh my God. All right, and here's Bronzong. I want to see the Trump video from Russia with the PP tapes. They're definitely real. When will we switch from fossil pack breaks? So we'll go back to Gym Heroes after this round. Bronzor, Togekiss, Radiant Heatran. All right. Ta-ta. I had some of those last night, says TJT. There we go. Why don't you run them at the same time, says Sergio? One at a time, okay, guys? All right, very cool. Now we have a 275 order from GG League Z for a beautiful, pristine Umbreon. So GG League Z, I will write your name down here. Here we are. Are you brand new? I'm trying to remember. GG League Z. You sound like you're brand new. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Let's get a new sleeve. There we go. That's me. It's the Skills and Reviews. Here we are. Trump passed red flag laws. I don't even know what that is. It's me, GG League. What's up, man? So, is this your first time you've ever ordered from me? All right, I'm logging in. And I'm grabbing your address. So we're grabbing your address, Mr. GG League. And I'm going to give you some free shipping on this one, okay? So normally you'd have to buy a round of shipping, but we're going to do shipping for free this round so you can have the slab sooner. Because it's a really cool slab, and I know you want to hold it in your hand. Pete. If that's the worst thing people will complain about Trump, then please, for the love of God, bring him back. Ooh. All right. Now we have another order, and this one is for Sun Fan, and he says 1 live. Still taking orders? Oh, we're wrapping up, but we will be on tonight, okay? But I got to wrap up, and I got to have some time off. That's cold. I'm sorry, Sun Fan. Now we have Brenton Dela Cruz, and he wants 5-star berth and 5 Pokemon Go. When does CGC start doing perfect grade? Well, they've been doing perfect grade for a while. Tonight, wow, mister, you are hardcore. Yeah, wait till you find out we've been doing this every single day, and I don't take weekends off at all. I work on the weekends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I liquidate some of my TCC slabs with you, or do you not like that? You can, but we have to agree to a really low price. So financially, it might not be worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason for that is when I sell them, I have to sell them at a cheap price, or people will think I'm like price setting or market manipulating. And that looks very bad when you're doing it with your own grading company. So if I can sell them at a very low price, nobody will complain. They'll be like, well, he's selling them cheap. Who cares? You know what I mean? There we go. If I try to sell them at a price that I'd like to sell them at, well, then people will be like, oh, well, he's manipulating the price of TCCG grades. Unethical. Eh. But yeah, get in contact with me if you'd like. So for instance, like half the market value. Yeah, maybe close to half. There's that guy. Hey, mister, did you find my other 2 bulk grades to be expressed later? I saw the note, but I haven't actually worked on that yet, okay? That's because Mr. John took today off, and since he's not grading anything, I didn't bother doing anything with the grading notes. That's a grading note. Because I didn't do anything related to grading either today. Okay, here's, oh, you got this trainer. Can I get a perfect TCCG grade? Maybe in the future when we have more advanced technology, we'll risk doing something like that. But as for now, I like PSA's strategy of not offering perfect grades. I think perfect grades only matter if you can prove you have the technology to prove that a card is flawless. So I will have to build up the assets that we need, the equipment and technology, to prove to you guys that a card is perfect before we start handing out perfect grades. I think that would be a cool thing to do, though, don't you? All right, Brenton. Mr. Brenton. Brenton, you went pretty deep, pretty fast, huh? Didn't expect that from you. When a new guy goes deep. Very interesting. All right, very good. Yippee! Yay! Hooray! Do people in Missouri treat Patrick Mahomes like the second coming of Jesus Christ? I don't even know who that is. All right, we're all done. I don't see any more orders. So if you are still waiting on your order, it has not processed through PayPal and my email address. So I can't service it until it arrives. There have been like delays, I guess, on PayPal and my email. So we will have to service that tonight, which means watch the beginning of tonight's stream to see your polls, okay? All right, I'll see you guys later. Did the cloud sell already? He's right here, okay? He's a really nice card, and I really don't think he'll last very long. All right, because he's pristine, right?